Stream elements. Said. Baby Jody 7413 is now live. Streaming just chatting, Tupac against all odds, the death truth exposed. Wisebud. Said. Check mark live online under the category just chatting, the uptime begins. Jody. Said. Did Tupac fake his own death? Jody. Said. Stream start in 5 minutes.
Another one. Another one.
Give me a
About to get started in a minute, y'all. Give me time. Let me get set up real quick. Oh shit, we gotta bring up the TikTok too. Shout out TikTok. The first time we streamed on TikTok about hip hop commentary. Gotta bring that up real quick, then we'll get started. Which one I got it on though? I don't fucking know. Let me do a second one.
Jody said. About start soon.
Can't never find my video thing. Take me forever to find this shit. Oh yeah. Take me for about 30 years trying to find this shit. Boom. I think I might slide right here. Fuck that. How y'all doing now? Y'all doing alright? About to start. Start. Y'all hear that fan? This is my fan in the background. Goddamn hot as fuck, bro. No, again, summertime, hot as fuck, bro. I'm about to get started. Let me show you everything, alright. Boom. But TikTok hating like a motherfucker. Red TikTok, what you got going on to me? Oh, there we go. Boss of this motherfucker, like he's hating or something. Boom. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Another one.
Give me a hell yeah!
How you doing, brother? How you doing tonight? Appreciate you stopping by. Trying to pull all these chat boxes up at the same time is like, cause I got TikTok, I got Twitch, and I got YouTube at the same time. Okay, bet. There we go. We should be straight. Oh, I'm gonna make this small. Put it over here. Yes. Boom. All right, to get started. Welcome back to the channel. Hold on, this shit sound low. Welcome back to the channel.
Another
How y'all
one.
been?
Give me a hell yeah! What?
Y'all already know how. If you've been through my channel, you already know how I rock. We back on Tupac again. You know what I'm saying? They're going over detail, things of that nature. But today I found out they one of the Outlaws got a channel. He got a channel. He been doing his respect on certain songs of Tupac and all that. So we gonna check that out today. Gonna get into it. A little bit of this. Tupac versus Biggie. Gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do the recap for all my new subscribers. How Tupac destroyed Biggie by sleeping with his wife. Y'all already know. If you been through my channel, you know we've been on this over and over again. But we're gonna come back, dive back into it. And give me y'all opinions over the question I asked tonight. Slide it.
Yo, your boy's been wilding out, man. Who? Pop. He's been on a mission ever since Suge bailed him out of jail.
First off, touch the chick and the click you claim.
First of all, they be lying. The movie be lying. I'm never watching the Biggie movie again. Cause they been saying that he first heard the Tupac song on his birthday. Now he in the car listening to it. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the other reason.
Yo, your boy's been wilding out, man. Who? Pop. He's been on a mission ever since Suge bailed him out of jail.
First off, touch the chick and the click you claim. West side, when we rock, come equipped with game.
I just want to send a shout out to Fame. Hey, girl. And Bad Boy Records.
I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying them. Life, I'm f***ing them in the game. I'm destroying them.
You claim to be a player, but I bust your wife. We bust on Bad Boys, brothers touch for life.
Hold on now.
Man, don't do the interview.
Like this, you.
We touched for life. What you mean, Pop? Hold on now. What about that right there, twin?
Let me talk to you.
What?
Check it out, guns are bustin'. Problems with my wife, don't
Hello?
discuss them.
When Tupac came to LA and joined Death Row following his release from prison on October 12, 1995, he found a new family to support and strengthen him. People that wouldn't quote-unquote drop like a sack of potatoes when he needs help. Death Row and the Ma Peru welcomed him with open arms, took him under their wing like a little brother, gave him support, protection and everything he ever wanted from the thug life movement he left behind. He started to surround himself with real gangsters and gang members while going to war with the people who quote-unquote set him up or knew about the setup. Puffy, Biggie, Bad Boy Records, the people who shot him, those who plotted the shooting.
Bitch. Why you got life in jail, bitch?
Stop the cap.
I'm just playing. I'm pressing around one.
Give me a hell yeah! What?
And also the people involved in the assault case. Those were
I
now
gotta
his
see what happened to him.
enemies.
They say he on the run.
Tupac created a new alias for himself called Machiavelli. After studying the teachings of the political advisor and political theorist Niccolo Machiavelli, he read his book The Prince while he was in prison and started calling himself Machiavelli the Don, similar to how Biggie called himself the Don when he embraced the mafioso style after the release of his first album. Don is hereby a term for the head of a mafia family. And now Tupac is coming for Biggie's spot, wanting to dethrone him and become the Don himself. On the book cover of The Prince, Pac saw Machiavelli put up.
I don't think you going too fast. Oh, you going too fast. I gotta get the name of that shit.
When he embraced the mafioso style after the release of his first album.
I'm gonna buy this book.
Dawn is hereby a term for the head of a mafia family.
I want to see something.
And now Tupac is coming for Biggie's spot, wanting to dethrone him and become the Don himself. On the book cover of The Prince, Pac
Alright, we gotta get this book. Then he got a funny head name. Nope. What the fuck? How you say that? We ain't not spit that motherfucker. I ain't never seen no name like that before. Hold on, see, can we find it? Can we get this on Amazon? Let me see, can we get this on Amazon? I'm about to order that motherfucker right now. Amazon. Cause I want to see about the where you fake the death at and shit. I'm gonna see like what did what's called Nikolai? What did he do? Like what all he did? I got a nice spell name. Damn, which one I went to? Nicole. I found that motherfucker. Bet. And then $5? Oh, y'all like this. Cheap is. I like cheap. Hold on, which one real? We need one Tupac real. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, what that cover? I gotta go back to that cover. That must be the real one. The one he just playing. With throwing the west side up. No, you fucking lying. But we already gonna see more streams from one of the Outlaws. He's got his own platform on YouTube. Matter of fact, I need to click on that motherfucker. We're gonna check out some of his videos. He got some interest. Matter of fact, let's see what he got on here. I said short. I mean videos. Which one we got? We got Tupac joined DU for the first time. US2, who really created the Humpty dance. Then he talked about the new celebration they had. They threw a new AI picture up. Well, a lot of people disagree about that. So we're gonna discuss that. We're gonna discuss a whole bunch of things. Oh, Tupac title track "Me Against the World" was instantly shot. I can't never say his name out. EDI mean. We gonna dive in there too after this, but I'm gonna go back on Amazon. So that's not the real book. Yeah, the west side, the way he was showing. Hold on, twin. I want the real copy. Here you go. I see it right there. Oh, that motherfucker $4. I know you fucking lying. $4. Oh, that can't be it. I guess this is it. It's $4 though. I'm gonna see right here. Fast car traveler Napoleon wrote this book 500 years ago. Machiavelli wrote this book after losing a higher power position in 1513. God damn, that was a long time ago. But I think that's the real one. If we get that, then but we gonna get that. I might just buy all three of them motherfuckers. I don't know which one. We're just gonna read through that. I might do that shit on stream with y'all. What's up, brother? How you doing, bro? Shout out to my brother. I always come through all my stream. What's up, bro?
Give me a hell yeah.
How you doing?
What?
Yeah, we gotta get this book.
Pac saw Machiavelli put up a W hand sign. He then took that and used it to represent his allegiance to the West Coast. Pac was fascinated with Machiavelli's ideas.
See?
Like, for example, him suggesting that immoral acts are justified if they can help achieve political glory. A good leader, in Machiavelli's opinion, isn't someone that's good, friendly and kind, but someone who knows how to defend, enrich and bring honor to his people and states, even by taking dark and immoral measures.
This very important. This very important. It's very important. It's really like what you just said though. Cause y'all think when Tupac came out of jail, they say he acted a different way. I think about that shit. So I'm thinking if Tupac followed the whole book and shit, even the faking his death, I think he faked it. I think the dude faked it. I forgot what I think. The dude,
and become the Don himself. On the book cover of The Prince,
when they killed him, he faked the death. Then they killed him or something. I forgot.
Pac saw Machiavelli put up a W hand sign. He then took that and used it to represent his allegiance to the West Coast. Pac was fascinated with Machiavelli's ideas. Like, for example, him suggesting that immoral acts are justified if they can help achieve political glory. A good leader, in Machiavelli's opinion, isn't someone that's good, friendly and kind, but someone who knows how to defend, enrich and bring honor to his people and states, even by taking dark and immoral measures, using the most effective methods even if they're cruel and evil, disregarding other people's
even they cruel or evil. So I'm thinking when he said this shit, he got some on the face situation. Cause they would, you know what I'm saying, fuck you goddamn, you know what I'm saying, your wife and shit, Biggie wife and shit.
Feelings and destroying opposers to achieve goals by all means necessary. That was the type of leader Tupac wanted to become when he came out of prison. He was done playing the nice guy that tries to fight for everybody's rights. He was done empowering women, making political songs about racial inequality, trying to unite the thugs from every ghetto, and just making everybody happy. He understood that kindness doesn't bring you anywhere.
What's up, bro?
Felt like he got stabbed in the back.
I had read. Did I read or I heard something? I think I was on YouTube the other day. They said Tupac visited his father, his real biological father, in jail and shit. He was supposed to bring the Bloods and Crips together, but he failed to bring them together and shit. So that's why they say that's why he faked his death. I think somebody in the chat told me that. Somebody in the chat told me that, or I forgot what I read that shit at. But do y'all think that's true? You think Tupac, his mission was to bring the Crips and Bloods together, bring the Crips and Bloods together, but he failed to do it, so he had to fake his death? What y'all think on the theory? White? Do y'all think Tupac faked his death, or he really gone? Let me know in
like by the same people he was fighting for. I mean, he got shot by black people while thinking that no black man would ever shoot him, since he's always fighting for their rights, just like he did for black women. But then he got accused of assault and thrown into prison for a crime he didn't commit, destroyed by the media and stabbed in the back by the same people he considered brothers and part of the Thug Life movement. That's why Thug Life was dead to him, and he wanted to start over. It was time for a new approach, one that may be more radical and relentless, but more effective. And in order for him to get on top, Biggie had to go. Exit Tupac, enter Machiavelli.
When I was in jail, Bad Boy Puffy was the crown for Don. Even though Suge, as big as he was, and Snoop, at that point, they just with 2 million sales, they took the whole issue into Tupac. A young cat. I want to join the family, Don. Get me out. The only way for me to come back is there's no 2-man spot. It's only one spot over like what you call nigga in the kingdom. You know what I mean? And he was that main nigga, and everybody tried to be like him. And nobody was successful unless they came from his camp or they was down with him. And that's how much this is.
The day he came out of prison, he started recording his next album, All Eyez on Me.
Another one.
Give me a hell yeah.
One of my all-time favorite albums by Tupac. You know
At
what I'm
Micah
saying?
Kezi
Yes, sir.
said, I mean he did learn from the best how to fake his death if he did thou Machiavelli.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I gotta get the book. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see like, cause I don't know like how your dude in the book, how he faked his death and shit. I don't know that. Do y'all know? Have any of y'all read that book? Like how he faked his death, how he got away. But I know he didn't get away. I know they killed him though. But how he proceeded to do that? Like that's what I need to know. That's why I'm gonna order the book and read through the book. And next stream, well, the tomorrow stream, well, you can say what day? It's 11 o'clock. It's 11 p.m. Well, the next stream, I'm gonna tell y'all. Well, it'll take 2 days. So I think Sunday. Hopefully come tomorrow, but if Sunday, I'll let y'all know what I read and give my opinions on that.
Which ended up becoming a double LP. One of the first songs he recorded was Ambitions as a Writer, on which he had quite a few subliminal lines against Stretch and Biggie. The song was made a month before Stretch's passing. This is obviously a shot at Stretch for letting Tupac take on the robbers all by himself, while he was sitting on the ground and watching his friend get roughed up. He used the phrase BS N-word, which Stretch also used in the Vibe magazine, quoting the robbers who were insulting Tupac and pistol whipping him. Pac obviously took offense to it, as Stretch was just sitting there doing nothing, taking notes of what everyone said instead of helping, watching his friend get beaten up and shot, and then telling everyone how Pac got punked, how he got stomped out and pistol whipped.
Like this situation right here, like what would y'all do? Like y'all think, like I know they were most of them were thug like, but y'all think they should have helped Tupac at that time when they was pistol whipping him and shit? If they allegedly pistol whipped him, do y'all think they was wrong for not doing nothing? I'm trying to be devil advocate, even though I don't fuck with Stretch, but.
While they were calling him BS N-word, taking his jewelry while Pac couldn't do anything about it. Stretch's comments in the Vibe magazine came off as him making fun of Tupac. He implied that Tupac is a fake thug. And in this song, Pac is trying to flip it, saying that Stretch is actually the one who's a fake thug, that he wouldn't have gotten robbed if he had real people with him. So they were blaming each other for the outcome of the robbery. Then he also talks about jealous people who are trying to be like him, most likely referring to Biggie's Junior Mafia, cause later on the song Hit 'Em Up, he said,
They don't wanna see us, whole Junior Mafia clique, dressing up trying to be us. It was my only wish to rise above these jealous coward motherfuckers.
Damn right.
Calling Biggie and his team jealous cowards he despises. A couple lines later, he actually says Ready to Die, which is the name of Biggie's debut album, possibly dropping subliminal lines just like Biggie supposedly did on Who Shot Ya.
But I don't give a damn what nobody say. That damn song will never get old to me. Like, bro, I can listen to that shit all day. I can play this shit about 20, 30 times. That shit do not get old to me. Bro. Even 30 years later. You know what I'm saying? That song came out before I was even born, bro. Like, well, no, it came after I was born. I'm tripping. Came out after I was born, but you know what I'm talking about. But that shit on the beat, how he delivered on it, bruh. Damn.
So it once again seems like he's indirectly involving Biggie when mentioning the whole Quad Studio incident, saying that he's hard to kill, ready to die, spitting at adversaries that are envious and after him. And then he also makes another Biggie reference by naming another one of his songs, playing around with the name of the last track on Ready to Die, which is Suicidal Thoughts. In the next verse, he says that he'll get his revenge on the people that played him, and all the cowards who were involved, meaning Jimmy Henchman, and also everyone who knew about the shooting, meaning Puffy and supposedly Biggie. On October 16th, Biggie's album Ready to Die went double platinum, reaching the milestone of 2 million records sold before Tupac. So Big went platinum and double platinum before Tupac, even though Pac had been in the game for way longer. Not only that, but Biggie also had multiple platinum singles out.
Who the fuck is it? Hold on now, we ain't gonna walk past like they did Tupac, brother. Who the fuck is this? Dream Mafia? I don't know who. I just know one Dream Mafia. I know Lil C's and Lil Kim. These Dream Mafia members? Damn, had them light skin like a motherfucker in there. I don't know. My first glimpse, I said that Tupac right there. I said, what the fuck?
He also had multiple platinum singles out. Big Papa went platinum on May 23rd, One More Chance on July 31st, Juicy and Players Anthem were also gold. But Pac wasn't too far behind. He had the platinum single Dear Mama and the gold singles I Get Around and Keep Your Head Up. Strictly from our NIGGAZ and Me Against the World were hereby platinum. But he had no double platinum albums yet. That would change 2 months later on December 6th with Me Against the World going double platinum.
Double platinum.
The same day Biggie's Junior Mafia group album Conspiracy went gold. So these two were going head to head. Everyone was surprised how fast Biggie caught up to him. All with one album. Pac had 3 solo albums and was a movie star. But Big managed to take over the game in his absence while he was serving time in prison. Biggie was now the undisputed King of New York, and the West Coast needed someone to step forward as the King of the West Coast. Who was it going to be? Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, or Tupac?
The fans for my people out from the West Coast back in the day. See, I don't see a lot of interviews for West Coast artists and shit. They be throwing like slick shots. Say Tupac talking about he wasn't a thug and that, but where y'all was at when Biggie was on top? Where y'all was at? Y'all couldn't overthrow Biggie. Talking about he ain't from LA or some shit like that. He ain't from LA or something. But y'all, where y'all was at when Biggie was up? Y'all, you ain't had nobody from the West Side step up. You know what I'm saying? Damn sure ain't Snoop Dogg. Damn sure ain't Dr. Dre. His motherfucker. He had writers. Ice Cube, he was scary. You know what I'm saying?
We're waiting for them to drop their
Y'all 3 backstabbing motherfuckers. Ooh, I can't stand y'all.
albums and for the West Coast to make a comeback. But none of them at the time were able
Bless Motivation TV. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel.
Another one.
to drop an album as dope as Ready to Die. Except Tupac. And the people from Death Row were taking a step back to let Tupac shine. They put all their focus on him. And he was in the studio every day since the day he came out. He had to get a lot of his chest. The day that changed everything was October 18th, when the wife of the Notorious B.I.G., Faith Evans, met Tupac in LA. That's when the whole Biggie and Pac beef escalated. At this point in time, Big and Faith were separated, after catching him cheating with Lil' Kim. Prior to that, Kim was actually on the radio bragging about how Big and Faith are separated and that she can now have him for herself. And this was before the two actually broke up. Kim's comments on the radio made Faith suspicious. She then found out that the two had been sleeping together every time he went out to record music late at night.
Oh, let me tell you, okay, a lot of people don't like me with things. Say you want to be a rapper, man, go for it. But don't, if you gonna go for it, please don't sign no bad contract. Don't let them folks get you, twin. But pursue your, at the end of the day, pursue your dream. If you do, I think you just go independent. If you had to ask me, but go ahead and do it, twin. But don't fall in the trap like everybody else do. Cause I wanted to be a rapper when I was young. I was like, hell, now I started to see like, bro, you got to do all this. I was like, oh no, yeah, nah. You ain't gonna get me.
Also during the Junior Mafia tour, basically during the entirety of their marriage. And Lil' Kim would always pretend to be something like a sister to her.
I ain't gonna lie. Lil' Kim, right here, Lil' Kim, you like, what's that girl from on the Parkers? The daughter from on the Parkers. Here's the Parkers. Damn, mama. Hold on, I gotta go. Hold on now. I gotta look it up, chick. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta look it up. I forgot her damn name. What is it, Meet the Parkers or the Parkers? I ain't watched that show in so long. Y'all can't tell me they ain't Lil' Kim. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Ooh, please don't play it. Please don't play it. Yeah, I just want a picture. So they ain't Lil' Kim. He said porn industry set. I know, right? Don't get them, but don't go no out shit. I'm gonna be a rapper. I ain't going no parties. I don't eat. I don't smoke, drink, nothing. I ain't going to parties. Hell no. That's how they get you. So y'all can't tell me they ain't Lil' Kim. What Spider-Man got to do with this? Every time I see Lil' Kim, I be thinking of her. Trying to get a better picture. Ain't no better picture. Damn. Oh, y'all can't see it. Let me get back on top. I'm all out top. Where is that?
Biggie also had a rapper named Charlie Baltimore as his mistress. He had multiple women on the side and had become the player he claimed to be in his lyrics. Faith then confronted him at the Millennium Hotel in Times Square, asking, "What is up with you and Kim?" Big was honest and said, "Yeah, we get down like that." He didn't deny it. "All this time? You've been effing this girl all this time?" "Yeah," Biggie said. Faith appreciated his honesty and they slept together that same night. But she didn't feel the connection anymore now that she knew about his cheating. She did it for closure and wanted to separate from him. Decided to live alone for a while. She said that she didn't care who Biggie wanted to sleep with from that point on. Faith then refused to go on tour with Biggie and instead lived in the 2-bedroom apartment of the R&B group 112, which consists of 4 male members. Without Biggie being...
Now you in a hotel, you in a room with 4 motherfuckers. Shit, somebody tried it. I knew it. I knew it, twin. Somebody tried it. Hey, appreciate subscribing to the channel.
Oh my God.
Oh, my bad.
Another one.
I appreciate that.
Give me a hell yeah.
Shauna. Appreciate Shauna subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it, twin.
Around to pay the bills, Faith was struggling with money. One day she called him at their house, but it was his mistress, Charlie Baltimore, who picked up for him. And that's when she knew that he's cheating again. She called him on different dates, and it was always Charlie who picked up for him. Always at Big's house while he and Faith lived separately. Faith supposedly beat up all the women Biggie was cheating with, even Lil' Kim. But at this point in time, she was done caring. She then met an NBA player in New Orleans, whose name she changed to hide his identity. She just called him Roger Short, a tall, dark-skinned man from New Orleans, playing for a team in the Midwest. She was attracted to him and started an affair of her own. So now she was cheating back on Biggie, purposefully sleeping with men she's attracted to get back at him. The same day she met Roger, she wrote him the address to her hotel room. And that's when they started hooking up. She would have a couple one-night stands and affairs here and there, just to spite Biggie. This will become important later on when she meets Tupac. She was feeling more and more disconnected from her husband and her bad boy label mates. Started making her own business moves while the bad boy camp was touring. They were mad at her for not touring with them. Faith kept a distance from her husband and wanted to advance in her career on her own, while hooking up with men like Roger Short during her trips around the US. She had friends with benefits in multiple cities. In October, she then came to LA to record some music. She was staying at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel and once again got in touch with Roger Short. Then she met a producer she called Terry Dollars on the same trip. His real name is most likely Teddy Riley. She had sex with him a few times as well. And shortly after that, on October 18th, 6 days after Tupac got released from prison, Faith went to the Hollywood Athletic Club in LA, where she met Treach from Naughty by Nature. There are 2 conflicting recounts of what happened next. According to Faith, Treach told her that Tupac wants to meet her, but according to Treach, it was the other way around.
Let's go to straight by what name straight? Let's see what you say. They said Tupac and Faith were fuck buddies. Tupac told Biggie when they were friends that he smashed Faith. I don't know what you mean when they were friends. I don't know, we gotta check that out because I don't know what he mean when he said that. I don't even know who this is right here.
Treach, happy to have you on the platform, my man.
Respect. Thanks for having me.
Hey, man, it's an honor to have you on the platform.
He had that. He went in there. It sounded like chairs was being thrown, and boom, I'm like getting up out my seat. I'm thinking he fighting in there. So I'm rolling up in there like, yo. He walk out the door. I'm like, yo, what's up? What's up? You good? He's like, no, I just read for the role. I said, Nick, you got that. you convinced me. And he ended up getting that role. So
I'll go back, y'all.
A subsidiary of Sugar Hill Records, and we signed that contract without even getting a lawyer. So they own
sexual assault for touching a girl's ass, right?
Oh, yeah,
that the ladies didn't have nothing to do with. And if they did or said they didn't want them in there because it was like it could fuck.
You know what? I believe you.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
I believe you, because Suge Knight had Diddy baby mama. He had Keefy D baby mama. He had Dr. Dre baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Tupac then he had Mary J. Blige. Tupac and Suge had Mary J. Blige. I forgot what was the other girl. It's another girl. No, they all sharing each other girls, bro. That shit's crazy. What's up, brother? How you doing? Appreciate you coming to the show.
Of their career, but it always, from what I was took it as like the label did it the way they do it. Before the final version came out, they cut him out. Without, as soon as you're accused of something, and people put you in that scenario, and then after the fact, and everybody to say how shit went down and like Pac never did nothing to her or whatever, he still did time for it. So he was convicted of that. So he had to work past that because a lot of people wasn't fucking with him after that.
Yeah, they did him dirty with that situation, man. They never found him guilty of rape, though. They only found him guilty of sexual assault for touching a girl's ass, right?
He was smashing her many different times. She was in a hotel when we had to leave because anytime Tupac had when he was filming Juice, and anytime he's in town, he had the homies with him. And I'm from Jersey, so I just come over. I got a home back, but I come over there and make sure he's straight and everything else. Got what he need. But when the girls come over and we leave and he handle his business. But we all seen her up in there multiple times way before that situation, and come the next day early in the morning and she getting dressed and leaving. So he was smashing her. So I don't know how I go from smash to take ass, but it did.
Do y'all believe that right though? Let's see. Do y'all believe my boy Not By Nature? Let's see what we gonna go through old girl again on her line there. I don't know. I just feel like going to interviews today, y'all. We just gonna jump back. We everywhere today. Cause she swear in the interview she try to talk white and proper like a motherfucker. Like, bro, you do not act like that.
What type nigga is a thug like nigga?
Michelle, but that's what I'm talking about. Dr. Dre, they said she was in the studio touching Tupac's leg and everything. Said several people saw it fake. I don't know why she gonna take this shit to her grave. I don't know why she wanna admit the shit.
I'm hearing about this. Then everybody was there, Charles.
But everybody, if you new to the channel, you know who this the girl that lied on Tupac with the sexual assault shit. I think she still should be accountable to that. You know what I'm saying? They still press charges on her. I don't give a damn.
We would have dinner. It would be in New York City, filming Above the Rim at the time. So after, he said, you want to stay. He actually told me, he says, I have a 5 o'clock call for the following morning for the movie.
Fan of Tupac's music?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Were you like just a casual fan, like you knew a song or two, or were you really into him as an artist?
I was a casual fan. I was more, I grew up, I'm 44, so I grew up on like R&B and stuff like that. So I would say I was a casual fan. I never followed a rapper or anything at that time.
Stop the cap.
Hey, they say you was in the crowd with Keith Sweat and he brought you on stage. That was somebody told me a couple streams ago. They said they got you on camera.
Okay. So you guys meet at the club. You start to talk. You go into the little VIP area and you start dancing. And then what happens after that? I mean, what happens in the little VIP area?
Well, actually, when we were dancing, we weren't in VIP. We were kind of in the, I guess you would say, the dance floor of the club at the time. So we were dancing, and
I heard.
They were playing his song, and he was smoking, and we were like dancing. We were dancing and we were kissing.
I heard that shit.
Now, I understand the kissing started to kind of get a little more serious.
Mm-hmm.
So, what exactly happened on the dance floor of that club, from your point of view?
I gotta add this real quick. They say Diddy was obsessed with Tupac. That he had dated his ex-girlfriend. I thought he did last friend. He dated his ex-girlfriend and had a baby by her and everything. He got a secret daughter. And we had pulled that shit up yesterday. That nigga was obsessed with Tupac.
On the dance floor?
His ex-girlfriend in 1995. I gotta pull it up. Now I gotta pull it up real quick. We'll pull it up, new jump back to this.
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type niggas a thug life, nigga?
I had pulled it up yesterday. Where she at? No. Man, that nigga had an ass girlfriend. Goddamn. Alright, that Kim Porter thing started the puffy beat. Talking about back then, or? But they say it was over this girl though. Oh, here she go. I found her on TikTok. Can y'all see her? I don't think y'all can see her. So y'all saying it's Kim Porter? But this one had Baby by Puffy though. All right though. Can I make this bigger so everybody can see? Facebook got everything. Can y'all see that? Let me click on it. Yeah, her right there. Tupac used to date Diddy's baby mama, Sarah Chapman, back in 1995. She go with Diddy. That nigga was obsessed with goddamn. Oh, women, boy, I'm telling you.
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type niggas a thug life, nigga?
So, who started to be Quincy Jones? Oh, we say Suge Knight messed with Puffy first baby. Yeah, they did. I think Suge did it first though. Suge did mess with his baby mama though, and with the kid and everything. We gonna see it through when we go back. Yeah, we gonna see it when we go through that.
Wow, so you seen her around Pac plenty of times before she accused him of rape.
Anybody that was with Pac know the many, he wasn't married or he was doing his thing like all of us. We was brand new. All this pussy just coming to us. We was handling and taking the shit down. But it was so much pussy, ain't nobody had to take no ass.
Yeah, Tupac dated her.
Yeah, I mean, everybody I spoke to was saying the same thing, that Pac, he had a lot of females, so it didn't make sense for him to do that. So, but speaking of Pepper, you and Will, y'all get? Because I know you went off on him, man, and it went viral.
Then how the fuck you mess up Jada? Well, I guess what? He dated Jada too. And I forgot to tell y'all that. He dated Jada. And Tupac knew about it too. Damn.
Everything good between both of y'all?
Yeah, real good. I had a funny thing because, he had my ex on there talking about how it seemed like around the time we were dating, like they might have been messing around, whatever. So I just put out there, keep my ex bitch name out your fucking mouth. If he could tell Chris.
But why you think Will Smith was a player, boy? I ain't gonna lie to you to it. That Bad Boy movie tricked me. When I seen Bad Boy Mike Larry, I thought he was a player. But Will Smith, I did feel bad for him, bro. No, I'm telling you, everybody want to be like Tupac. Diddy want to be like Tupac, Will Smith. They all want that charisma. Charisma. If I say that word right, charisma like Tupac. You know what I'm saying? That's something you gotta naturally be born with that shit. You can't fake that shit.
Rock that. I'm gonna tell this nigga that. You was fucking that broad while I was fucking with a nigga. Yo, fuck out of here. But, nigga, that was the past, and I ain't mad because I was fucking other bitches when I was dating her too. So I don't, it ain't like, he ain't crossed the line. It's just the point. She wanted to press for that shit. That press horse shit out of here. Then, breaking news. Real nigga alert. Fuck out of here. That's funny to me.
And if I'm not mistaken, I do remember her saying that, you know, Will, he tried to talk to her back then, but she curved him. And, you know, she ended up with you, so.
Yeah, she was doing her mouth. She was down with OPP, nigga.
This was Will Smith fucked up at. He started to chase her ass. And that's why she lost respect. That's why she ain't got no respect for him. She started chasing her ass. Once you start chasing a girl, bro, no, you can get turned down how many times. Once you start chasing her, bro, she just loses respect for you. Because she know you a shimp. She know she control you. All things of that nature. That just some women nature, bro. That's why you see all the girls be going with the bad dudes. Dudes got shot about 3 times, got about 5, 6 baby mamas. They like their thrill, bro. You gotta get a woman with that thrill, bro. That excitement. Cause women get bored easy. Once they get bored, bro, they start doing all type of shit. Then they be testing you at the same time. They test if you a real male, like you a real alpha male, or you just a simp. You doing all that simp shit, bro. That's why Will Smith in the predicament he is now.
Facts. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't know he went with Jada. Yeah, not about nature.
Bounce.
Yeah, he said that they went on a date and, you know, he wanted to spit game to her, but, you know, he was scared that he was going to get killed.
Yeah, they said like killed the shot. I ain't lose my career for nobody. I'm not held to the nizzo. That hoe could gizzo. Yeah, I ain't doing none of that for none of them. They ain't with me, they without me.
Shot New Jersey,
bye,
bro.
Felicia.
How you feel about how they portrayed you in that Salt and Pepper movie on Lifetime?
Yeah, all that shit was flagrantly fictional. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody know her and know me. What she wanted out of that was a Ike Turner, Tina Turner story, a big everybody on, and a lot of people ain't with me after that too, like the cancellation type shit, or the blackball and all that, by thinking I was some type savage nigga. I don't beat nothing. The only thing I beat was when I was too young to get pussy, and that was my dick. I ain't beating no women or nothing. I beat niggas down and come and disrespect in the day. Like, I'm grown, I'm 53 fucking years old. And I done been through a whole good life and everything else, yo. Before I ever would go and do some shit like that to a female, I'm out. I'm bouncing. I had too many bitches on my dick. But, like, those type of stories, instead of, it wouldn't have took that long for it to get out. You feel what I'm saying? MTV News, all of the stuff that was coming, hip-hop, all the magazines, Vibe, Rap Masters, Source, it would have been in there. Boom. It would have been police at the house, the mansion, all that, and seeing everything that's going on and all that. And if all that shit was going on, never, no way out of here. Never.
Right. Yeah, nobody ain't believe that bullshit, man. But
exactly.
Gotta ask you, one of the most iconic hip hop songs. I mean, there's no way you can do an interview and not ask you about it. OPP, man. How did that song come about?
Man, it's crazy, yo. It was
my shit, though. OPP. Yeah.
First,
we'll get into Facebook.
And get me more hungry. I was in contact with people that was in contact with him and people that we knew in Rikers Island.
Did you know he was gonna sign a death row before it was announced to everybody, or?
No, I knew it after the fact, cause I was on the road. You know what I mean? And like I said, it was a time from where my hood is. I couldn't even go to a lot of prisons or whatever else because I was on gang file and everything else. So it was like my name was like a lot of prisons that I would go and visit my homies in Jersey, especially. If I visit them, they'll go on lockdown right after I leave. Like I was still in the streets, but no, it's just where my hood is, and I'm from this hood, and I am what this hood is. But I'm not in the industry and still active. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, did you know Stretch?
Yeah, rest in peace, Stretch. Queens. Shout out Southside Jamaica.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
He was doing good. He was doing good till he said this shit. You know what I'm saying? He was doing good with me till he said it now. I ain't got no sense but straight. That nigga's a traitor in my eyes. You trade Tupac. We don't fuck with you.
Okay. Whoa.
Him and Pac, that situation, I don't really want to dig deep into that because they had a thing.
I don't know. I don't even know nothing about that. Like, like I said, I met Stretch through Pac. Anybody I met through Pac immediately was my family and my brother, you know. And whatever went on with them, I never even heard Pac, as far as to me, tell me anything. Pac knew so many people and everything else. If I didn't see somebody around, it's just they was busy at the time. I didn't know that they had any friction or anything until way after. Like probably when the regular media and they, you know, was through, like I said, the Big Mac.
I thought he tell the truth or he capping. I think he capping.
Stop the cap.
I think he capping. I think he capping. I know you don't heard stories and everything back then. You know, Tupac was around Stretch a lot, bro. I don't believe that to him. I don't know about that.
Magazines at the times and
He
they
got Jesus on top of his head. What the hell is that?
Yeah, I knew nothing about it. I knew every time I seen Stretch, we all was mobbing. And he was somebody else with us, like in the movie Juice, staying at the hotel with Pac and all the rest of us. We was sleeping in the living room. He had a big suite, so we was like laid across the floor, just rolling with Pac.
Right. And you was on tour with Diddy and Big, right? During the East Coast, West Coast beef?
Nah, even before the tour even went out, I personally reached out. You know what I mean? Pac and Suge. Pac was on the road, and I called Death Row office because when I go to LA, I roll up in the office, hang with Suge and the homies and all that. So I actually called him beforehand. I'm like, yo, we got this bad boy. They trying, man, get that money. Suge was like, blood, get that money. This, that, and the third, boom, 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 all of that. Man, we out here, we gonna get our money. We better labeled than Bad Boy. You know, Suge always popping, you know, he gonna brag on it and anything else. And then when we got on the road, I actually called Suge back. I'm like, Suge, we all like Bad Boy, Big, all this little Kim, we hanging out. I'm like, yo, why y'all niggas don't go to the after parties and everything else? Every town, it's going, man, you know, this shit going back with Death Row and all the rest of that. I'm like, what? I'm like, niggas is not, I said, hold on. Call in a room with Big. Like, hold on. Calling Death Row. Hello. Yeah, can I speak Death Row Records? Can I speak to Pac? Pac ain't here on the road. Suge there? Nah. Who this? Treach. Oh, hold on. That's the type of relationship. She'll get on the phone. I'm like, yo, we out here, Bad Boy and everything else, man. These motherfuckers put on, let Big hit us. Yeah, they don't need to go to after party saying, man, tell them bitch ass niggas go to the club. We ain't nobody. What do you think we after, niggas? Yo, we gonna sell more records than them niggas, everything. We the better label. Tell them niggas ain't nobody looking for them niggas, yo. Y'all on tour with them. We ain't fucking y'all money up and everything and blah. Long story short, Lil C's, all the Junior Mafia, look, man, they used to come out with the glitter suits on and the ties. Yo, them niggas was so they just was hanging with us and everything else. Them niggas start coming on stage with just the tie, Junior Mafia, no shirts on, the naughty boxes. The naughty by nature boxes, because we was hanging out every night. He heard it, they heard it from Suge's mouth. There ain't nobody out there gonna come or do nothing and know we gonna outsell them and do this shit, and we a better label than Bow. Facts. Ask Lil C's in there.
So at first they was a little hesitant to come out to LA and do shows and shit until Suge.
No, to come out anywhere on the road, a lot of spots on the, it was like, no, the tension was out there. Like I said, it wasn't no internet or nothing. One thing I always say is when the cover of the Vibe magazine came out and Puff and Big was on it, and it said East versus West. I said, what the fuckery bullshit is this? They gonna get niggas killed. Cause most of the thugs and gangsters before, you know, Vibe, Source, all that, those was the magazines to pick up and get. Rap Master, Word Up. All. So when you see that on the front of the cover and you seen them at all like the newspaper stands and all that, you just see Puff and Big on the cover with East versus West. Niggas don't read articles. They like, oh, it's on. East Coast niggas like, oh, let them West Coast niggas come out here. West Coast niggas, let them East Coast. That turned the temperature up 30,000 degrees. That put a hit on all of us. That was realer than real. Realer than real. But it all came, that was like the initiation of, you hear now, homie, when you go out of state, check in. It's like check in with the real niggas that's there and let them know you there and have somebody that's from there that got you covered and know how to roll out there and roll correct. Don't just be going out there being fooled.
Yeah, man, I wish Pac and Big would have squashed their beef, man, before they got killed, man.
They would have still been here, man. Probably get money together.
Yo, I don't know if you know this, but I know when I did my interview with Mo Cream, he confirmed.
Said rapper died, overdose. Again, bullshit. Eric Cat. What you mean, brother?
But I just want to know if you have any knowledge of it. Is it true at one point Pac was considering signing with Bad Boy?
Oh, I have no idea. That I never even heard of that. What was about to pop off was Death Row East. And Pac was going to be the president of that label.
Right. He spoke to you about that? Death Row East?
Yeah. That was happening. That was about to happen.
What was he telling you about that, yo?
Yo, I got my label. Pac always wanted to come out. He was so ahead of his time, especially business-wise. Always recording, always extra hundreds of songs. And he was like, I'm acting. He wasn't just going to be an actor. He was going to produce, direct movies, put his own shit out. He wasn't just going to be a rapper. He was going to have his own artists, like Outlaws, and his own labels, and put his shit out. And then basically, like in the movie, they had it like Suge had Pac under his arm, like, you doing this or you ain't. Nah, Suge loved Pac. You feel what I'm saying? He was like, look at all this money from even the millions I bailed you out with and stuff. All these cars, all these houses, all the shit that I think this shit and doing your own label. This debt. Run Death Row East. That's your label. You run that. I'm running West Coast. You run the East. Pac was like, ooh, I got my shit in that. If anything, Bad Boy artists would have been coming to Death Row East. I would have signed to Death Row East.
Oh, for real? You would have signed it?
Hell yeah. Quick. I ain't never do a solo album. It would have definitely been on that. If my Nick was running the label, for sure.
Hey, yo, I heard that they was talking to a whole lot of people like Big Daddy Kane, DMC, for Run DMC.
Sound right. Death Row East, you gotta have not only new artists, but legendary artists that's about done what they do.
When people say that Tupac was gonna lead Death Row, that's bullshit there.
Nah, he didn't. It was no, he was gonna have his own label on Death Row, so. And everybody seen he started promoting Death Row East.
Yeah, I believe Tupac was gonna leave. He was gonna leave.
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type nigga?
Yeah, that's a damn shame he died at that young age, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Where my other Tupac at? Oh, he right there, back there dancing and shit. Hold on, y'all. But we supposed to have like on I think it's the 30th anniversary on my birthday, September 13th. Oh shit, I'm gonna put this shit right here. Hold on, y'all. But on my birthday, September 13th, that's the day Tupac died on. They supposed to release a new song. That's what everybody's saying. Everybody been saying. So I hope we do get a new Tupac song, unheard song before. You know, I'm be playing the hell out of this motherfucker. You hear me? But I wanted to get in the face of though. I got all to it to shit.
When it goes on, we roll by different codes. And was at that time of that event, I don't know whether it was public. I can't say 100% sure if it was public knowledge that he was signed to Death Row. I don't know if it was public knowledge that Suge bailed him out. You know what I mean? Because if you're not doing interviews at that time, it's no social media. If it wasn't in the magazines, I don't know. I can't say, you know, for 100%
we needed social
at
media
that
back
time
then,
whether it was known all in the streets or not. Like I knew a gang of shit before, you know, hit the press, of course. But at that particular time, that's...
Man, I wish we did have social media back in then.
Faith was the one who wanted to meet Tupac, but according to Faith, she knew nothing about him and had no interest in him. In some of her interviews, she even claimed that she didn't even know who Tupac was, or that he was signed to Death Row. But in her book, Keep the Faith, a memoir released in 2009, she admitted to knowing him. Even added that Biggie told him about the beef and his accusations of him having something to do with the Quad Studio shooting.
They got Tupac AI songs? Does it sound like him? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know about listening to it. I've been seeing Tupac and Biggie doing WWE. The fuck? They was laying a smackdown on somebody. I forgot.
According to Faye, Biggie was convinced that Pac knew better than to think that he had something to do with it, basically implying that he was creating drama and lying on purpose. So Faith knew exactly what was going on between the two, and still decided to meet her husband's accuser, someone who considered her husband his enemy. Went to talk to him before Big and Pac could talk it out. He's not even been outside for a week and she's already meeting him, before Big even got a chance to reach out to him, cause he was on tour. They could have talked it out before Faith got involved, and Big didn't know what Tupac was going to do next. He wanted to see him and talk it out, but there was an awkward silence between them. And now his vengeful wife is going to his potential enemy, someone who's also vengeful and has built up a lot of hate and resentment for Biggie. A lot of people believe that she knew exactly what she was doing, that she purposefully looked for Pac to sleep with him, sleep with someone Biggie considered a brother, just like how she considered Lil' Kim her sister, before getting stabbed in the back. She was already sleeping with other men the nights before, and was going to a new club every night to meet men. She wanted to hurt Biggie the same way he hurt her. And now, according to Treach, she's asking for Tupac. Soon as they greeted each other, a photographer came and took pictures. And you can clearly see that she's not wearing her wedding ring. She's showing off her ringless hands, while Tupac is looking provocative. Faith told everybody, including Tupac, that she and Big are separated and about to get divorced. So she might have purposefully holden up her ringless hand to seek attention from Biggie. Like, look, I can go and hook up with your enemy if you don't treat me right. This is what you get for betraying me. Maybe she was indeed trying to hurt Biggie the same way he hurt her. Cause there is no other explanation on why she's holding up her hand like that. But later on she was playing innocent, telling Biggie that she never cheated on him. But she later admitted to it after he passed.
I think there's still.
And
I
yes,
think there's still a lot of. I think it's still a lot of Tupac songs that his state haven't released yet. But I think most of them, like most all his songs, that's not unreleased, is mostly dissing Bad Boy and shit. So they probably won't never release it. Yeah, Pac hit that shit. I don't give a damn. She was out there like that.
She took off her wedding ring every time she went to the club. Tupac complimented her, saying that he likes her music and wants her on his album, adding that only she can do that one song he has in mind, which is Wonder Why They Call You B. Faith was struggling with money at the time. Without her husband or label supporting her, she wanted to make her own deals and work with artists on the West Coast.
I don't think she would track the Biggie. I think she would track to the money and thing. Cause you know what I'm saying. Oh, I think she would track to the money. She knew. Goddamn, he was with Diddy. Things of that nature.
And she obviously knew that working with Pac would make her husband
Look at Tupac.
Gotcha, bitch.
Nigga, my boy.
Gotcha, bitch.
I got you, Biggie.
mad, or at least make him worry. Seeking attention while playing with fire. You don't just collaborate with people who accused your husband of being somewhat responsible for a shooting. Faith told Pac that he would have to get clearance from Bad Boy Records to put that song on the album, and that she wants $25,000 up front. That's not a problem, Pac said. In her memoir, she said that she didn't actually go ahead and work with him immediately, but instead went home to think about it and to ask her manager Mark Pitts and Biggie on the phone.
I'm not gonna go too far into it because we been through too far. We gonna go straight to the hit 'em up.
Hey, don't effing lie to me. Why are people saying this? I don't know. Big, but you know I would never... Big then hung up the phone. She lied to Big, saying that she would never cheat on him. But in her book, she confessed. I hadn't been completely innocent. While I was in Los Angeles, I had sex occasionally with Terry Dollars. And I'd even seen Roger, the NBA player, a few times when he was in town. So technically, I had cheated on Big, but not with Tupac. She even said occasionally, multiple times with multiple men, and this was just in LA.
Stop the cap.
That motherfucker tear her ass up in LA. Said Puffy would attack to Biggie though. Shit, I don't think Biggie was worried about it like that though. He was goddamn, him and Diddy had, him and goddamn, matter of fact, let me show y'all. For y'all been in my chat, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like Diddy would tear his ass up too. I always show this shit, cause him and Diddy had their own little relationship. I always show this shit. What is that? I gotta find it. It's so short. I wish this shit didn't have music in it, bitch.
Diddy and Biggie.
Ooh, almost got me. Hold on, I gotta turn the music off.
Diddy and Biggie.
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type niggas a thug life, nigga?
Fat. Look at this shit. I ain't gonna never get over this shit. Look how Diddy looking at that man. Hold on, let me zoom this shit in for y'all. Make this shit bigger. If I can grab this shit, goddamn, grab this motherfucker. Oh shit, won't let me grab it. Bitch. Hold on, where's the display at? Display. Here you go. Let me make it bigger. So y'all can see. Damn, that eye fucked up, ain't it? Look at this shit. Ain't no grown man gonna do that shit. Come on now, y'all. What the fuck is that, bro? I ain't gonna get over that shit, bro. That mean y'all been doing something. Ain't no two grown men gonna be doing that shit, bro. People try to say he was on drill. That nigga wasn't on no damn drill. That nigga was goddamn fully rubbed. Look at this shit. Then you talking about your skin soft. I know you lying. Look at that shit. Hell nah.
Another one.
Oh, man. That goddamn baby oil, but I don't know what's in that motherfucker, twin. I ain't gonna lie. Got you doing all that. Hell nah. 10 big ass up. Hey, tearing big ass up.
Thug life, dog. Don't forget that shit. What type niggas a thug life, nigga?
Oh, you ain't never seen that shit before? Yeah, man, that nigga rubbed on his hand like this, bro. Like, bro, what kind of shit is that, bro? Let's go. We gonna go to Tupac. We'll go to Tupac Daddy next. We got to hear her line ass real quick. Ayanna Jackson her line ass.
That night we were kissing. At one point, a friend of his gave him, I guess you would say like a blunt at the time, or a joint or whatever, and gave him that. And as we were dancing and kissing, we were kissing, and he lowered my head. I did not give fellatio that night on the dance floor, which everybody wants to know. Didn't happen.
Okay, but you did say in one of your interviews that he kind of moved your head down, and
Yes, he
before
did.
you know it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
So you did kind of unknowingly give it to him, I guess?
Yeah, well, not unknowingly. Maybe
That's your first time,
kissed
bro?
it and came back
Damn.
up. It wasn't like a full-blown fellatio session on the dance floor, no.
Okay.
Stop
But
the
when you
cap.
realized that was happening on the dance floor in a public place, what went through your mind?
I'm going to pick my head back up.
Okay. Were you upset about that, or were you cool with it?
No, it was all in good fun. I was not
I
upset.
ain't gonna lie, I'm glad she freaked out. Let's go ahead and see it. She freaked out. In the club. Shit, I ain't never had that before between in the club. Shit.
Upset about it. No, not at all.
Okay. And originally, Tupac was introduced to you by who at the club?
Haitian Jet.
He was introduced to me by a friend of mine that I came to the club with.
Okay. Now, was this Nigel and Trevor or somebody else?
No, it's someone else.
Who it is?
Okay. So how was Nigel and Trevor involved that night?
I never knew Nigel and Trevor.
Okay. You never knew them at all?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Hey, she said she kissed that thing, but I ain't never met a girl that just gonna sit there and kiss that thing. You know what I'm saying? Hell nah. Fuck that.
Okay, so you guys are messing around on the dance floor. You guys kiss. The whole little going down thing happens and it stops.
Hey,
so
yo, girl, kiss you on first time
what
you know,
happens
you already know
next?
what time
What does
it is.
Pac tell you after that?
After that, he says to me, if I'm just trying to remember, because this is like 24 years ago. I'm trying to remember. He says to me, do you want to leave? Let's hang out. And I'm like, okay. And then we wind up leaving Nels.
Okay, and then you guys go back to the hotel.
Yes.
Then what happens?
Then we talk and we kiss and, we have sex.
Okay. You guys have sex.
Mm-hmm.
Once, multiple times.
We had sex maybe 2 or 3 times that night. Yes.
After you guys finish having sex, do you stay in the hotel or do you leave?
Yeah, I stay. Actually, he was in New York City filming Above the Rim at the time. So
you got to move.
After, he said, you want to stay. He actually told me, he says, I have a 5 o'clock call for the following morning for the movie. And I said, well, actually, I have to be to work. So he says, well, spend a night and then I'll call down and they'll give us a call.
For real.
They'll send you back.
Like, how she get in the movie? Because you slept with Tupac, he put you in the movie. Can she? I can't remember the movie. Can she act? That's on TikTok. I'm not going on that one. How she get in the? Damn, we ain't got no information on this shit. I'm gonna go to AI. AI might know. Okay, Young Jackson was not a professional actor and did not have a acting role. Oh, she was an extra. So she was an extra? Damn. One night with Tupac, your ass extra in the movie. Hell. That's crazy.
And, you know, yeah, so I spent the night that night.
Okay. And then you left the next morning?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
After you and Pac part ways, I understand that you called him and left some voicemails.
We going to eat out.
Well, actually, when I left that morning, he called downstairs, the Meridian, to the clerk or whatever. He called downstairs, called me a car. He says, leave your number. So I left my number. I left, went home, went to work or whatever. And I called. Yes, I did. I called him. I did.
Okay. And were you leaving kind of sexy messages for him when you called?
No, I know. I called. I did call. No, I called once and I said, yeah, I had a great time. And that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know you ain't say it like that, twin. You said something in the States way. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna say, oh, I had a good time. I'm not here now. Fuck that. I don't think
so. Then,
like
after that night, how much time passes before you guys decide to meet up again?
Well, his road manager at the time, his name was Charles Fuller. He called me. He's like, "Oh, well, you want to come? You know, Pop wants to see you. You want to come hang out?" And I'm like, "Okay." So I would go to the city. Charles Fuller would send a car to where I was living at the time, and I would leave work, get the car, go to the city, and just kind of hang out.
Okay, so you hung out with Pac multiple times before that last time?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay, I didn't know that. So from the first night that you guys met at Nell's, how many more times did you guys hang out?
Oh my God! So we met Mills.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad you a goddamn freak. He wanna know everything. That boy wanna know detail. Hello, Tweet. Hello, now. Hello, man. He wanna know how many times. See, you might well ask what position y'all in at that damn point. You know what I'm saying?
And I want to say 2 or 3 times before the actual incident. Yeah.
Oh, she said, hold on.
Okay.
Said she looked at Miss, kissed it, and came up as wild. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I ain't never made no girl that didn't gonna kiss that motherfucking dude. You know what I'm saying? Hell nah. Then y'all did on the first day. Hey, damn, in the club. You know, y'all what they call it, what they used to say back in the 90s, a hoochie mama. She was a hoochie mama. That's what hoochie mama stand for. She was hoochie mama. No, I'm 91, baby. You know what I'm saying? It was before my time. You know, that the term. She was a hoochie mama. Now I'm thinking of that damn song. Hoochie mama. Yeah, man.
And when you would go hang out with him, what would happen?
Oh, I would go. We would have dinner. It would be Charles Fuller would call, send a car. I would come there into the city, and we would just hang out and have a good time.
Okay. And you guys were having sex pretty much every time you met up?
No, we weren't.
Where your friends?
You weren't?
No.
You ain't had no friends?
Okay. Some of the times you met up?
by yourself?
Some of the times?
Like, I know a girl at least keep like you just with you just met that man in the club. You by yourself. You ain't had no friend. Usually, females keep one friend with them. At least one or two. You ain't had nobody watching. But where you got spiked that night? Somebody spiked your drink or something. You know what I'm saying? You just there by yourself. So that's why I don't believe her. I believe what name? Haitian Jet. Haitian Jet sent her. He sent her to Tupac.
Maybe
she don't want to name a friend.
Okay. The night of the incident.
I mean, she went to the club.
Break down what exactly happens before you show up at the hotel.
Okay, so the night, just like any other night, I received a call from Charles Fuller. He called me, you know, he's like, Pops wants to see you. I said, okay, fine. There will be a car, whatever time. Took the car, went back to the Meridian. Got there. Once I walked in,
I think somebody married her there, though.
Everybody was there. You know, Charles, Jack, everyone was there in the living room. They were drinking. They were actually watching.
That means she married, right? I see him. I see a ring right here. That means she married right there. Ain't it? She need to fix that damn head. I ain't gonna lie. That shit everywhere. Vlad, she need a comb, please. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and braid that thing one time.
A TV that was they had I guess they had a suite. There were 2 bedrooms, and in the middle there was a living room. So they were in the living room just watching TV. I came in, and they were like, "What do you want to drink?" I was like, "Oh, you know," they were drinking like Absolute. We drank, you know, they poured me a drink. Pac comes in, and you know, he's like, "Hey," I'm like, "Hey,"
okay, I didn't know she got
sit
drunk.
down on the couch in the living room, which was there. And I just remember sitting there, we were talking, and I was like, "Well, how was your day?" And we were talking about that, and I remember verbatim, he had a scar across his face, and of course, now that I know it was cosmetic from above the rim, and I was like, "Wow, it looks so real." And I remember touching it. He was like, yeah, they did a great job. I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yo, I'm tired. Come on, let's go." And I remember getting up and walking into another bedroom that was adjacent, because the living room was between 2 bedrooms. And I went into the bedroom with him.
Okay, so at the hotel at this point, it's you, Tupac, Charles Fuller, the road manager.
No. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just trying to, all the people that are there in the room. So it's you, Tupac, Charles Fuller, right?
Who else?
Haitian Jack.
Haitian Jack.
And then Trevor and Nigel?
Yes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people total. Okay. So you guys go into Tupac's bedroom, and then what happens?
So we go into the bedroom, and he's like, "I'm tired, I'm stressed." I'm like, "Okay." So we go in there, and he says he's like, "Yo, can you give me a massage?" And I'm like, "Okay." So he lays down. At one point, he's laying down face down on the bed, and I'm massaging his back, and then he turns over, and then I'm straddling him, and I'm massaging, like he's facing me, and I'm, just like massaging his shoulders and so forth.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Say she lying, bro. Red, she said she lying, twin. Mindful, she said she had some Absolute, so she was drunk. You know what I'm saying? I ain't catch it the first time I started doing this. I thought she was doing this shit sober, like, bro. She be going through this shit sober.
Okay. What happens next?
So after that, after I'm massaging him, he grabs the back of my head, he pulls me down,
Pull you down,
and we start kissing. All of a sudden, because we were adjacent to the living room where everyone was in. So it was very dark, it was very quiet. So all of a sudden, when the door opens, of course, there's light, there's noise coming from the living room, pouring into where we are. So as we're kissing, I go to turn around to look back around, and he grabs my head.
Tupac, she lying at you, twin.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
My boy said it with a straight face. Cap.
And when he grabs my head to turn it back around, I hear people coming into the bedroom. I didn't think anything of it, because I've been with I didn't think anything of it. And I thought maybe someone had left something in the room. They were coming to get something out of the room. No idea. And as I'm turning around, he grabs the back of my hair. At the time, I had braids. I had braids in my hair at the time. So at the time, he grabs the back of my head, and he wraps his hand around my braids, and he turns me toward him, and he pulls my head down. And
I thought you was maybe I'm tripping. He put how you? I thought you was right there. How you gonna put? Hold on, I'm confused. Let me go back. She confused the fuck out of me. It's hard to believe Pop would have did that with his mom being a Black Panther. Just say different clothes. That's what I'm saying. They ain't have to do all this shit. He get women, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like she okay looking. You ain't no top 10. You know what I'm talking about? Then she got contacts in. Them not in her real eye.
I didn't think anything of it because.
Hold on, I gotta get back. I gotta see how we gotta pay attention how she positioned and everything. That's how we know we gonna catch her in the lie.
And then Trevor and Nigel?
Yes.
I had to go all the way back.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people total.
5 people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you guys go into Tupac's bedroom.
First of all, you got 5 people. If 5 dudes in there, and you the only girl. You the only woman at the time. Like, where your friends at? That's my question. You ain't had no friend. Like, you just went there by yourself. Somebody sent your ass. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Somebody sent her ass though. I ain't no way in hell.
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type nigga is a thug life, nigga?
I know, right?
Happens.
So we go into the bedroom and he's like, I'm tired, I'm stressed. I'm like, okay. So we go in there and he says he's like, yo, can you give me a massage? And I'm like, okay. So he lays down. At one point, he's laying down face down on the bed. And I'm massaging his back. Okay. And then he turns over. And then I'm straddling him. And I'm massaging, like he's facing me.
What straddle mean? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna act like I don't know this shit. What straddle mean, y'all? That mean choking? I ain't gonna act like I don't know this shit. Big Red, what's up? You say ain't no way? What straddle mean? She was choking his ass? She was in all these type big weird shit. Slow down, twin. Slow down.
And I'm, just like massaging his shoulders and so forth.
Okay.
So you on top, boom.
What happens next?
So after that, I'm massaging him, he grabs the back of my head. He pulls me down, and we start kissing. Okay, all of a sudden, because we were adjacent to the room, the living room where everyone was in. So it was very dark. It was very quiet.
Is a hand job?
So all of a sudden, when the door opens, of course, there's light, there's noise coming from the living room, pouring into where we are. So as we're kissing, I go to turn around to look back around, and he grabs my head.
Everybody tell me different things. What's real me? She would ride him. That's what it mean. Sit across. I ain't never heard it. All my life I've been on this earth. I ain't never heard this shit before.
So all of a sudden, when the door opens, of course, there's light, there's noise coming from the living room, pouring into where we are. So as we're kissing, I go to turn around to look back around, and he grabs my head. And when he grabs my head to turn it back around,
how you gonna turn it back around?
I hear people coming into the bedroom.
Okay.
I didn't think anything of it because I've been with I didn't think anything of it. And I thought maybe someone had left something in the room. They were coming to get something out of the room. No idea. And as I'm turning around, he
why she talk like Medea a little bit? No idea. What she say? No idea. She say this shit. She talk like Medea when she say this shit.
As I'm turning around, he grabs the back of my hair. At the time, I had braids. I had braids in my hair at the time. So at the time, he grabs the back of my head and he wraps his hand around my braids. And he turns me toward him and he pulls my head down.
Pull it down.
And I hear people coming in. And at the time, I had a black dress on. I had a black, spandex back then. I had a black spandex dress on. And I'm hearing this noise and I'm hearing these people come in the room. And he's like, relax, baby. And I'm like, what? And he's like, relax. And as I go to turn around and look back, because he has his hand in my braids, I can't physically move around. So I'm looking at him while I'm straddling him, and I'm looking at him face to face. And I'm like, and I hear people talking, and I hear people saying, oh, you know, look at her, and her ass is fat, and this and that. And I'm looking at him dead in his eye. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm like, what's going on? And he's saying to me, he's like, relax, baby. These are my boys. I like you so much, I decided to share you with them.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
I like you so much.
No bullshit, bro.
What you say? I like you so much. I'm shit. Now I don't head now, chat. No, just go ahead and be grown folk time. We all don't head. You know what I'm saying? That type of girl. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't never. You know what I'm saying? Me and my partners, we ain't never said that shit. You know what I'm saying? If I like you, especially if I like you, I ain't about to show your ass. Yeah, I don't know. If I like you, hell nah. Y'all got to get the room, bro. Yeah, nah, fuck wrong with y'all. Shit, lie, man. Yeah, don't even sound like Tupac. You know what I'm saying? I like you so much that I'm gonna share you. The way Tupac care about black people and black women, bro, I don't believe that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature.
And when he said this to me, I was trying to lift my head up. And as I was trying to lift my head up, he still had my hair and he was holding it.
She wild.
And then I was like, no.
What do you say? Butt wild.
No,
she butt wild.
No. And he was like, no, this is no. And I was like, no, I don't want this. I came here for you. Look at. I don't want this. This is not what I want. This is not what I want. And
take a moment. It's fine.
Look, I hope he believe me. Look how she look. I hope he believe me.
So at this point,
look, I hope he believe me. Ooh. She ain't playing putting Pac in jail for killing. Yeah, I believe that one right there, D. Yeah, they sent her. There. Tupac, aka Machiavelli, would never do no shit like that. Facts, bro. Like, watch it. We gonna go back. Watch it. Watch she play. Yeah, you know she was lying like a motherfucker. She played that shit like. I hope he believe me. Look how she did that shit. She played that. She must have goddamn did this before the interview. Look how she doing.
No. And he was like, no, this is no. And I was like, no, I don't want this. I came here for you. I don't want this. This is not what I want. This is not what I want. And
take a moment. It's fine.
I hope he believe me.
Okay, so at this point,
it was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Even Vlad, look at Vlad. Vlad know you lying. He just that nigga know you lying. Tupac. You said Tupac. Y'all believe Tupac lied? Let me know. I'm going to put mine. Tupac. I believe he lied. Oh, let me take a moment to see if y'all answer me real quick. Let me turn my what you call on real quick. Do y'all think Tupac lied?
At Biggle 9945 said, bad acting. At Big Red 78 said, face with tears of joy grinning squinting 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 face no sounding like Baby Joker.
Baby Joker's crazy. Yeah, she lied, twin. I need Vlad to get her goddamn comb, cause this shit right here is fucking me up like twin. Your shit is everywhere. I know that motherfucker itchy. Start make me goddamn. You know what I'm saying? She not crying or nothing, but I believe he was like he chilling, not worried about anything. Facts. That's why I want to get that. That's why I want to get that Machiavelli book and see. Not what's it called? Nikolai, whatever Nikolai Machiavelli, whatever the fuck his name is, and get that book and see how he faked his death. Somebody say the upper room.
Other men have entered the room. And who are these other men at this point?
At this point, I would say it was Jack.
Jack.
Was Fuller.
What?
Was Nigel and Trevor in the room or no?
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
We need to fire the damn attorneys at this damn point. They should have threw that damn case out, bro. Like, bro, she unreliable as hell, bro. She didn't. She said it was 5 people when we first started this. Now she can't even name them. I don't know. I'm gonna go back.
Was Fuller.
I'm gonna go back.
That's fine. Okay, so at this point, other men have entered the room.
Before lace fronts.
And who are these other men at this point?
At this point, I would say it was Jack.
Jack.
Was Fuller.
Was Nigel and Trevor in the room or no?
Well,
oh Lord,
I keep going back and forth with the Nigel. I think Nigel was actually Jack.
See, she don't even know, bro. Like,
is what they called Jack.
Okay.
Yeah, she unreliable. Throw the case out.
Okay. You're saying that's the same person. Nigel and Jack are the same person.
Yes.
Haitian Jack. Okay, yeah, because when I was going through my notes, that part was kind of confusing because I know Haitian Jack was there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the person that you knew was Nigel. Okay.
Not right, Ricky and Mike.
Okay, so they come in.
Yeah, facts.
Pac is there.
I agree with you, brother.
And he's.
Agree with you, babe.
You know, the situation is unfolding. What does Pac do at that point?
At the time, I'm on top of him. I'm straddling him. At the point where I feel, and pardon me, because at one point I'm there, and at one point I'm really not.
You said she like she thick. We ain't gonna knock that. We ain't gonna knock that now. We ain't gonna knock that now.
They come in. Pac is there, and he's. You know, the situation is unfolding. What does Pac do at that point?
At the time, I'm on top of him. I'm straddling him. At the point where I feel, and pardon me, because at one point I'm there, and at one point I'm really not. You know what I mean? Like, as far as at one point I'm there, omnipresent in my body, and another point I'm kind of looking down at myself because I can't believe this is happening to me.
But bitch, you paranoid activity? What going on? Ain't no way. Why she say that? It bitch paranoid activity. I know you lying.
At one point I'm there, and at one point I'm really not. You know what I mean? Like, as far as at one point I'm there, omnipresent in my body, and another point I'm kind of looking down at myself because I can't believe this is happening to me. So at one point, my physical body is straddling him. He's there. I hear the voices. They come in. I hear my dress is being ripped. I hear this, but I'm actually physically still on top of him. He's still there in the bed. I'm still straddling him, and I'm still there. He's still holding me. He still has his hand wrapped around my braids, so I'm still there.
He said, "Oh, y'all ripped. Hold on." He said, "I'm gone, big dog. I subscribe to you, fam. Black a fool."
Another one.
He said she was thinking, "Oh, not again." So Tupac let the other man hit her while she laying on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's some weird ass shit though. Ain't no way in hell. I knew it. He said Casper the friend go. Like, bro, I ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? Then she said they was doing it. You know what I'm saying? They were having sex while they came in the room and shit. Like, bruh, ain't no way, bruh.
See me, he still has his hand wrapped around my braids, so I'm still there. He's still there, and they start to and the thing I remember is I had black stockings, which we would call pantyhose back then. I had them on, and I remember them being ripped off. I remember my dress being ripped off. I remember all this happening, but I'm still on top of Tupac, and he's still there. So I'm still there looking at his face while all this is actually happening.
How you get your pantyhose ripped off while you on top of him? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type nigga is a thug life, nigga?
That's what I'm saying. I know he been left that motherfucker
happening.
I hope you believe me. Look at her.
At what point does Tupac leave?
The point where they're pulling off my clothes, my pantyhose. They're talking about me. I actually straddled and had sex with Tupac that night while I was on top of him. Then he got up and he left. And then there was Jack, and then and then it followed after that.
Okay, so you had sex with Tupac with all the other guys in the room?
Yes, I was on top of him. Yes.
Okay, and the other guys were what? Just touching you while you guys were having sex?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so then Tupac walked out of the room,
right?
And then you had sex with.
No. I didn't have sex with them.
Okay.
And that particular night, I didn't have sex with him. I want to make that very much clear. You know what I mean? I didn't have sex with Tupac that night, and I didn't have sex with them that night.
I don't think she talked like that for real. You can tell she faking this shit. I don't even think she talked like that. Like, I'm stuck on the pantyhose shit. Like, you was already having sex with Tupac. How your pantyhose still on? You ain't say you moved to the side or nothing. You just like, they just ripped that motherfucker off. I don't know about that one, twin. What my women at? All my women. I need a woman in here real quick. Somebody said bullshit.
I was raped that night.
I guess I'm just confused. So, you're straddling Tupac. The other guys come in.
Yes.
At what point does Tupac leave and leave you alone with those guys?
You gotta straight me the fuck out.
After I was straddling him, they came in. They ripped off my clothes because when I was on Tupac, I was fully dressed. I had pantyhose. I had a dress on. I had everything. I was fully dressed. Okay. When they came into the room, they started ripping my clothes apart. Meanwhile, at the time, I'm fully, like, I can't move because my hair, everything is, I'm looking at him this whole time while this is going on, okay? So you know what, I'm not gonna say that I had sex with him. I was raped by him that night because it wasn't consensual at that point when everyone was in the room and they were tearing off my clothes and I was straddling him that night. Okay.
Like, why if you see them tearing off your clothes, why you didn't get up? So you just gonna sit there while they just ripping your clothes off and stuff. You ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Get out, you know what I'm saying? Run, get out the room, tell them stop. Now one time she told them stop or nothing. You didn't say nothing. You just letting them do it, like, stop. You know what I'm saying? Am I tripping?
At one point, I did not know that he left because after that point, after that happened, it was kind of like when Jack, Haitian Jack, and everyone was there, I was kind
Hold on, man, fish it here. I don't know, you trying to be goddamn Elvis for a minute.
of like in, I don't.
I ain't gonna lie, she got that motherfucker glued the fuck on.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no.
She got that motherfucker flip, boy.
I don't know, and I kind of, I don't know. I kind of was at an out-of-body experience at that point because I couldn't believe this was happening. So I don't even know at one point he left because I didn't even hear him leave. I knew that I was on top of him. I knew that I was straddling him. I knew they came into the room. I knew they tear off my clothes. I knew that he had me, you know, in a position.
Say your ass drunk. You don't remember. You on some Megan shit. They did that. They the first Megan style. She first Megan. She was drunk. She ain't know. She going about guessing. You know what I'm saying? How you didn't know he got off you? I know he ain't push you off him or nothing. You say you was straddling him. I don't understand that part right there. Yeah, nobody else charged. Then she said she naming the folks that was in there. Then she said, what Haitian Jack and them had, you know what I'm saying, sex with her and shit. Like, how they didn't get charged for that shit? That's what crazy to me.
Where that I could not move. I knew that I was on top of him. I knew that I was looking him in the eye. I knew all this was going on.
But you ain't tell me stop.
When I finally came to, it was only me and Charles Fuller in the room. Everyone had left. But I knew that Haitian Jack had sex with me. I knew that there was someone else that I don't even know who he was.
Was that Trevor, possibly?
It could have been Trevor.
She gave it to me a different story to me. Like when we first started, she named all 5 of them. Hold on, we gonna make sure I go on back to this shit. What is that, 22? Or we at 2240? Oh, 2240. Let's go back to the beginning.
Now, I understand the kissing started to kind of...
Hold on, we got now.
So, what happens next? Well, what does Pac tell you after that?
After that, he says to me, if I'm just trying to remember, because this is when I left that morning,
You hung out with Pac multiple times?
was there in the living room. They were drinking. They were back to the Meridian. Got there. Once I walked in, everybody was there. You know, Charles, Jack, everyone was there in the living room. They were drinking. They were actually watching a TV that was they had a suite. There were 2 bedrooms, and in the middle there was a living room. So they were in the living room just watching TV. I came in and
the suite and everything, but
they were like, "What do you want to drink?" I was like, "Oh, you know," they were drinking like Absolute. We drank, you know, they poured me a drink. Pac comes in and, you know, he's like, "Hey." I'm like, "Hey." And we sit down on the couch in the living room, which was there, and I just remember sitting there. We were talking, and I was like, "Well, how was your day?" And we were talking about that, and I remember verbatim he had a scar across his face, the bedroom, and he's like, "I'm tired, I'm stressed." I'm like, "Okay." And
Introduced to you by who at the club?
He was introduced to.
I'll try to find the phone. She named all 5 of them. Now she talking about she don't know.
Now there are differences, but there are.
You know what I mean? It was I was never, and I want to clear this. I was never in cahoots or involved with Haitian Jack or any other. I feel like there's a whole conspiracy theory that it was this thing was like a whole setup, or I never knew Haitian Jack. I never knew anyone else affiliated with this. When
I know she lying when she said that shit, because you was in Bud and Rim. You was in Bud and Rim. You was an extra in Bud and Rim. And on the set, what's the All Eyez? Matter of fact, let's go to it. Let's go to it. Ain't no fucking way you knew the fuck they was. I'm spelling that shit wrong. Ain't no way you was on the movie set and you did not run into Haitian Jack and them. Like you was an extra in the movie and you did not run the Haitian Jack and them. They was on set of the movie. You know that. Let's go All Eyez on me. I'm trying to find that damn image. Let me take Tupac name out of it. Hold on, Biggie came there too? Damn, I ain't know that shit. I'm saying they was already on set, bro. Like you act like you didn't know who they was, bro. I wish you can get a picture though. So she got contacts, huh? She do not look like that. Oh, ah. Oh, you don't give me clear. Look at Lily. Look like she a backstabber. She ain't even look that good. You know what I'm saying? She don't look like how she look now. She like a boy, a tomboy.
And the night that I went to Nels, I met him just like I met everyone else. You know what I mean? I was 18-year-old, 19-year-old. Well, I think, yeah, it's 18, 19-year-old young lady. You know what I mean? I didn't know any of this. And I felt like I was a little starstruck. You know what I mean? And I felt like I was, you know, I had a connection with him no matter what it was. Whether it was, you know, a casual thing, which is okay. You know what I mean? And it was there, but I felt like to be lured into the situation and to this, it's changed me.
At the point that this whole situation finished, you said you were just in the room with Fuller.
Mm-hmm.
What happens next when you start to really, I guess, because you said you were somewhat out of it, when you start to kind of,
Mm-hmm.
you know, get back into it? What do you do after you realize what just happened?
I was like hysterical. I know Fuller, it was like, calm down, calm down. He's like, Ayana, calm down.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm telling her ass. She did lie. She lied too much to me. I ain't gonna lie. She lied too much to me. You know, we proved the fact that you lied. Let's go to the Outlaw. You know what I mean? Let's see what you talking about. See, okay, we got him talking about Tupac, Death Row Records, Snoop Dogg. I don't know who Prince is. Outkast. I want to go that one though further. Let's see which one we're gonna pick. Oh, they say reacting to one of Tupac Shakur darkest unreleased songs. Ooh, what they called? I don't know that one.
Just being in that with the music as far.
I fuck with Dad though. Shout out Dad for that. My bitch just ride. Shout out to the Outlaw.
Give me a hell yeah.
Shout out to the original members of Thug Life.
Give me a hell yeah.
The music and making timeless music.
Yeah,
that's what it's about.
Timeless music, man. You got a few timeless songs under your belt. Let's just go to Ain't No Fun.
Ain't No Fun.
Ain't No Fun.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of like widely known that you did that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But Dr. Dre got the credit for it.
Dr. Dre got the credit for it, but you absolutely produced that beat. I remember you
Dr.
telling
Dre
us that
ain't
story
nothing
when we
original.
first got to Death Row.
Yeah.
And like you ain't even pull no punches. You was like, I did this, I did that, whoa. And we sitting there listening to this shit like,
Machiavelli.
well,
Did they say Machiavelli?
Fuck with this nigga, because
What did it say, Machiavelli?
Pop
What?
already knew that, but we didn't know that.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, we could wake up. Like, I'm a Gemini here, Gemini. We wake up early in the morning. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
giving you a hell yeah for that one, bro.
Another one. Another one.
Give me a hell yeah. What?
Hell yeah. Dr. Dre ain't do nothing but that California love, to be honest. Dr. Dre was hating on Tupac. He didn't want Tupac to come to Death Row. Saying, Cube. That's crazy because Tupac looked up to NWA and all of them were hating on him, bro. Ice Cube over a goddamn girl named Yo-Yo, the rapper Yo-Yo. Dr. Dre didn't want to come to Death Row because he thought he was a hothead. Meanwhile, Dr. Dre was goddamn hitting his baby mama. Drinking, DUI, all type of stuff, like, bro.
And he used to come over because we stayed on Wilshire too. So you know, Snoop
Snoop
stayed
Dogg,
on the
hey,
left
man.
side, and Pac stayed on the right. But he would knock on the door to get some weed all the time. He'd be smelling that shit, and I'd be making beats and shit banging and things. So you know, that's how we made a lot of music.
Yeah,
Because
100%.
really, because I was the producer. So when
Yeah.
Pac came, we just shifted. You know, we were supposed to go on the road, do all that shit, but I shifted to produce it because when he came, he landed in my hands first.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So, and the first song we cranked out, that motherfucker was Ambitious of a Rock. That was number one. I went to go do something and roll up some weed, came back, it was done. All 3 fucking verses. And then we went to I Ain't Mad At You. And then
Hey, we did. I ain't mad at you too.
Give me a hell yeah. What? What?
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. That's my shit right though, man. I don't know about y'all. That's my shit right though. What's up, man? How you doing? Appreciate you coming back to the live. That's my shit right there. You know what I'm saying? That grown folk music. You know what I'm saying? All y'all little young bucks in here. Y'all don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? That was wrong with you. Put some hell in your chest.
we started on Ain't Nothing But a Gangster Party. And then
I ain't heard that one. I ain't heard that song.
We was finna do the second verse, but then Snoop walked in the door. And you know, the shit, it just started happening magically. You know what I'm saying? And then, shit, it was a rap after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 6 big records on All Eyez on Me.
Yes, sir. The first 6. The first 6.
Yeah.
You know, because we played on, we produced along with Johnny J, but we didn't get no credit for it. It's All About You.
All About You.
When you listen to the motherfucking move lines and shit and all that shit, that's all us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's you, Barney.
Superfly. No, Superfly.
Hold on,
Oh, that's Superfly.
I see that hat say. It say Machiavelli something.
Yeah, we was in there. You
I
know.
wasn't there for that one.
Yeah.
I was Jock and Fader was there for that one. We was still in Atlanta. We came like a week after y'all did All About You, but we was hearing the records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pocket.
I know you may play that Ambitious Over Roddy. I was about to jump
my
out the
goodness.
motherfucking car.
Let me tell you something. Because I think it's the last verse. The last verse is the only verse he wrote while he was in jail.
Yeah.
And so he kicked that verse for us when we would go up there to visit him. He only wrote one verse while he was in prison.
That's the same thing with that one song that we did.
Now I gotta go. Now when I go listen to Ambitious Rise, I'm gonna make sure I listen to the last verse. I gotta make sure I listen to that one.
Hard on a nigga.
Yeah.
That song was already established already. Life as a G when I'm living.
That's one of my favorite Pac records. The original one that
The
Treach
original.
did.
Yeah.
I had to listen to it real quick. I had to.
Then he had kicked a 4th verse when he said, "Niggas
Constantly running from danger, like a cop car, getting arrested, tested,
don't drop my guard.
My life is hectic. My niggas in mail from jail. Niggas in hell got some horrible stories to tell. Yeah.
Yeah, what can I do? Stay strapped, get a bigger crew. And creep
look.
around with them dog pound niggas too. Hey.
You gonna wind that back right though.
Horrible stories to tell. Yeah.
Don't drop my guard.
My life is hectic. My niggas in mail from jail. Niggas in hell got some horrible stories to tell. Yeah.
Yeah, what can I do? They strap, get a bigger crew. And
look,
around with them dog pound niggas too.
Ain't no bitch.
That shit, hey.
And it's a trip how we clown when we fuck sluts.
And then he got so much, he was like, fuck the judge.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, he was like, oh no.
He went crazy at the end. Yeah. But I'm gonna keep it real. Hard on a Nigga was one of my favorite Pac songs.
Yeah, my heart
the dark, depressing one. But you did your thing on that remix, though. You picked it up.
Yeah.
And gave him that dog pound sound.
Travel through my mind and my blind, it's a shame, young nigga.
And then you had the percussion on there. You know, motherfuckers wasn't really doing that with their production.
Yeah.
Back then.
What fucking... I never heard them songs. Now I gotta listen to them damn songs. What track list is that? Damn, what? Now I gotta find that shit. Is this one game? Okay, that's what they talking about. Can I find this on Apple Music? Okay, we got some. I got what 1997 soundtrack. Oh, I got some new songs this tonight. So. Damn, I can't. What the fuck is that?
We had, because we used to listen to people like the Ohio players and stuff like that. And you know, everything was percussion live and stuff like that.
I'm trying to see what his hat say. He said Machiavelli.
I just go with the feeling. So whatever you feeling, if it's something that make it funkier right there, instead of just
Machiavelli drilling or something.
Yeah.
The regular standard, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just feel for it.
Yeah, and Pac always sound real comfortable on your production. Another slept on song to me on All Eyez on Me, since we're talking about it, is Scandalous.
Yeah.
The production
I love Scandalous.
Mean, bro.
I love Scandalous.
Help produce that with me.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, he was taking what I had and putting live instruments on it. Like if I had a bass, he would a move bass or something, he would make it a
live bass
with Corny. Corny was on it, you know, just bringing that shit to life, you know what I'm saying? Plus, he was mixing that shit, too.
Yeah. That's one of the ones I always felt was like slept on, man. You know what I mean? Because so many other big records. You had I Ain't Mad At You. You had Gangsta Party. You had California Love. So you had all these big records.
Yeah, because right now, I'm going back in.
It's that Machiavelli drip.
I got to tell Tom Wally, all them, I need my name on that record.
Which one?
My name was supposed to be on that record.
Which
Ain't
one?
nothing but a Gangsta Party.
Oh.
It ain't?
Nope. It's just featuring Tupac featuring Snoop.
Oh, yeah.
But it's supposed to be hook. Yeah, you motherfucking right.
That's you on the chorus.
And if certain person would have had that money, they wouldn't have had that beat, because I was going to sell that. That beat was sold already. Nigga just didn't have the money. So I took it to the studio.
You want to tell everybody who was waiting on it? Was it somebody we know?
He passed away. He was an underground nigga, though, but you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it landed. Rest in peace to him, but I think it landed where it needed to land.
$1,500 though. You know.
You said that 1,500 would have came. Y'all would have never heard.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, but you know.
Yeah. I'm glad we got to hear it though, because another classic record in your arsenal, man.
WW. They say Tupac All Eyez on Me is to be honored by the Grammys. It's state release special edition. Hold on now, the Grammys. What you mean, twin?
The estate just released a special edition 30-year anniversary product album.
Oh, we got an album.
And some of you guys are not happy about that.
Oh, for hell. I'm yelling no more talk unless it's the
Yes, you're back with another edition of Idi Amin's Talk My Truth. Man, super excited to be back with y'all, man. I appreciate the love y'all showing the channel.
Y'all subscribe to the channel? No, we love Outlaws. I think I did subscribe to Idi Amin, Mean TV, y'all.
Definitely continue to check out that Money B content that we got going right now. Great interview, great sit down with my brother Money B. So good, in fact, we had to do it in 2 parts. So the first part is out right now.
If we don't, he would fear that he might lose Pop. Because Pac was talking about he was just going to become an activist. Go to Atlanta and be an activist. So
part of the new Panthers.
The new African Panthers. You know.
So, this is Big Daddy Kane tour?
This is the Big Daddy Kane. This is our first U.S. tour.
Okay, bro.
So Pac came on the first U.S. tour with us.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and what happened was...
Second part coming next. You definitely want to check out part 2. We get into some really great stuff, some really great content. Most notably, we talk about the movie All Eyez on Me. Money B was in, along with Young Hump, myself, Young Noble, and everybody else who was in that movie.
I want to know what they think about that movie.
It's going to be interesting.
I ain't seen the movie yet.
I definitely think y'all should check that out. Get Money B's perspective on the movie and how he felt about it. Anyway, moving right along, I want to talk about a few things on this particular Talk My Truth. I want to speak about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and all the inductees that got inducted this year. Shout out to some of my favorites like Sade, one of my absolute favorite artists of all time.
I don't know what that is.
Phil Collins, another favorite of mine. Wu-Tang Clan, of course, arguably one of the greatest rap groups, if not.
Oh, Wu-Tang in? Okay, Wu-Tang 2026. Okay. I gotta do more. I gotta do the background on Wu-Tang. I don't know too much about Wu-Tang.
The greatest rap group in hip hop history. We could debate that.
What the fuck is that? Latifah.
As a matter of fact, in the comments, give me your top 3 hip hop groups all time.
I don't know.
Any coast, any era. Let me know who y'all rock with.
Yeah, I ain't watching that.
Again, shout out to Wu-Tang Clan.
I might do Wu-Tang shit.
Of course, who else is up in there? I can't remember everybody else, but it's about who didn't make it in that I want to talk about real quick. New Edition.
I'll get copyright today, boy. Yo, copyright. Fuck out me today.
New Edition, one could argue, is R&B music's Wu-Tang Clan. And I say that because as far as a group is concerned, no other R&B group in the history of R&B music did it like them. Where they had the group, tremendous success as a group, but they were able to break it up in pieces and find success. From Bobby Brown, megastar in the late 80s and 90s, sold a ton of records. Ralph Tresvant, quote unquote lead singer of New Edition, another platinum artist. Belle Biv DeVoe, the trio, Ronnie, Michael Bivins, Ricky Bell.
I'm gonna skip this part. I want to see him talk about Paul, to be honest.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year on the first try. It's a real head scratcher to me. I think they deserve. Shout out to them guys. I got a chance to see them live last year. One of the things I wanted to do.
Said Mobb Deep. Y'all agree with Red? Mobb Deep is the best rap group. They got my respect because they wouldn't get. Cause they wouldn't get Pac though. They got them. They would send this song back to Pac though. So they get my respect on that. But I wish they would have took Jay-Z out though. I wish they would Mobb Deep would have took Jay-Z out though. Cause I think they better than Jay-Z to be honest. But I forgot what's the dude, the dark skinned dude in Mobb Deep. He started. I forgot what we did a previous live on. It was Mobb Deep versus Jay-Z. I think the dude he was selling furniture. He was selling shit. I forgot. I gotta go back to it. You said Run DMC, then Mobb Deep. Excuse me. I don't know too much about Run DMC. Run DMC, they can rap like that. No, that before my time, big dog.
For my birthday, and I went to see them out in Vegas. They put on a great show, man. You talk about these guys have been performing since they were teenagers, since the early 80s. Literally, they were there performing on some of the earliest hip-hop concerts New Edition would be right there performing, opening up for groups like Run DMC, the Fat Boys, Curtis Blow. They were in the movie.
Y'all must have seen this. You just said Run DMC, I know. You must have seen this Enemy.
Crush Groove.
Red.
As teenagers, one of the earliest hip hop movies ever made. They're as much as a part of hip hop culture as any hip hop act out. Next one, I don't know. Record-breaking album, All Eyez on Me, which I had the pleasure of being a part of, is getting honored by the Grammys this year. It's getting inducted in the Grammy Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
All Eyez on Me after 30 years is being acknowledged. Some may argue it should have won a Grammy. It should have been nominated for a Grammy. I'm not sure.
Hold on, I gotta get my what's called. I gotta get my sound book because I need to acknowledge that. Hey, when the Grammys is, y'all let me know what the Grammys. Cause I'm watching Grammys. I ain't watched Grammys in like 20 years. When the Grammys is, they doing All Eyez on Me. Hell yeah, I'm watching that motherfucker. I just want to see Tupac shit. That's all I want to see. When the Grammys is. Oh, I got it. Hold on, my sound's not working. I'm gonna go Task Manager. Yeah, All Eyez on Me. Hey, they might well slide Machiavelli in there too. Me Against the World. Man, it probably be more than All Eyez on Me though now. Come on now. Well, I forgot it went with 9-time platinum. I think All Eyez on Me went 9-time platinum. They should have been goddamn in the Hall of Fame. That's what they talking about. Where my sounds at? Oh shit, we might be full of that. I can't find it. Come on, huh? Come on, baby. One of the best ever made. You say I love the intro and All Eyez on Me? Me too. Hey, I'm gonna do it just cause that coming up. I'm gonna do it like, you know how Tupac had like the intro like this. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do it tonight when I get out of stream. I'm gonna do it like this for the 30th anniversary. I might do an intro when y'all next time y'all come to my stream. Y'all see me like this for the intro. Celebrate Tupac 30th anniversary. Yeah, that sound right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for y'all. So y'all be expecting it. Make sure y'all check out my posters though. Bro, what's called it, bro? I'm trying to get my sound real quick. Oh, there you go. Alright, there we back. Tupac, Love Clues in his song, Open the Rabbit Hole and be.
Being acknowledged. Some may argue it should have won a Grammy.
You know what I'm saying? We know.
It should have been nominated for a Grammy. I'm not sure if it was nominated or not, but it definitely.
It said Tupac All Eyez on Me was nominated for the best rap album at the 39th Grammys, but did not win. The award was given to the Fugees. Alright.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
How they did not go? I don't think they went 9-time platinum, bro. Oh hell nah, man.
They didn't win in the window of opportunity that was there back in 1995 and 96.
Oh, was it 95, 96?
Better late than never, right? Definitely getting honored this year.
Better.
May 8th it goes down.
May 8th?
I don't know if this.
What day is April? Hold on now. He said May 8th. I do fact check. May 8th, the Grammys. I gotta put that shit in my phone. Yeah, they deserve that. Know what I'm saying? You said I subscribe just because I want you to see. Chris, subscribe to him.
Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party, bro. Appreciate you.
Give me a hell yeah.
They didn't tell me though. Usually it pop up. It ain't pop up yet. It'll make a little sound. Michael Jackson. Boy, everybody ready for that. Y'all gonna see that new Michael Jackson movie? I don't think his nephew look like Michael Jackson. Let's go ahead and be real to him. That motherfucker do not look like Michael Jackson. Is it May 8th? See, I need to know what time, bro. Like, bro, what time? What time? What time? What time?
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What time niggas a thug life, nigga?
We might stream it live. I'm gonna stream it live though. I might have to take the day off. No, this at night. I need to see what time it is, cause I might have to take the day off for this shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, what time, bro? What time it come on? What time the Grammys come on? I ain't watching you. Okay, say 8 o'clock to 11:30. Oh, we'll catch. Damn, I be streaming at 11 o'clock. It'll be go out by the time I start streaming. I might take a day off, y'all. Yeah. All right, bet. You say not dead? Bone Thugs could have been the best of us. Yeah, I don't know. I love Bone Thugs and Harmony though. I love Bone Thugs. I think they are though. But did they die? But they were signed to Eazy though, right? They were signed to Eazy. Did they like fall off because when Eazy died?
Y'all don't forget that shit. What type niggas a thug life, nigga?
You said Michael Jackson had a person dressed up at his funeral looking just like him, but nobody noticed. Like, you know I'm gonna look that shit up. I don't know why you just say that. Michael Jackson. Where you find that at?
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type niggas a thug life, nigga?
You know, I'll look that bitch up. Was he on stage? Damn, they got a picture of that motherfucker. I'm not going to watch the Michael Jackson movie because people lied too much on him, and he definitely was fighting for the kids of the world, and no one gave him the credit for his amazing appreciation. Yeah, though I feel. Nah, I feel you on that. Like, I feel the same way. Like, all they doing now everybody want to praise him now because they gonna make money off of him. You know what I'm saying? Now we seeing commercials and everything. Couple years, everybody and their mama talking bad about him. Now when you see like somebody say something about Michael Jackson these days, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But I still remember when everybody. I still remember that shit. Everybody talking about he's a predator, all that. You know what I'm saying? I can tell the world so fake, bro. But they know they about to make billions and billions of money off the movie. I'm mad he ain't had no black kids though. He kind of pissed me off though. I might tell you could at least had one black child now. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like sisters like that. See, that's what he need. He need a sister in his life. He need one of like them good sisters who would have set his ass straight. You said in the audience, front row. Right here? These are Jackson 5, ain't it?
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type niggas a thug life, nigga?
Not Oprah. Do you have an image, bro? Like, if you got an image of send it to me, bro. So you send it to my email or Instagram. Oh damn, I forgot what we was at, y'all. Yeah, people sick, bro. These motherfuckers weird, bro. Like, that's why I be scared, like, to be famous. Cause like you can't be too famous. Cause you start to be too famous, and that everybody start after a while, everybody love you then. once you do something bad, like get a DUI or something, or somebody accuse you of something, then that's when the whole world want to talk about you. They start painting different pictures of who you is and who they think you is just to make money off you, bro. That shit is crazy.
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type niggas a thug life, nigga?
I can't believe I ain't never liked Oprah. As a kid, I never liked Oprah, bro.
This will be televised. I'm almost positive you'll be able to find it on YouTube at some point. I will be there in attendance to see this happen.
Can we get a hologram? I ain't gonna lie. Can we get a hologram performance? Tell Snoop. No, I don't want Snoop Dogg. No. Tell whoever made that hologram. Tell them to make a hologram. You know what I'm saying? Performing All Eyez on Me. I love to see that. Or get the Outlaws or them perform. Somebody perform Tupac.
I'm honored to be a part of it. Again, honored to be a part of that album, All Eyez on Me. One of the greatest double albums created in history. In my opinion, the greatest hip-hop double album of all times. People wasn't really doing double albums.
That was gonna make me mad.
When Tupac had the idea of making All Eyez on Me a 2-disc project, 28 songs. Wow. Fresh out of prison, Clinton Correctional Facility for 8.5 months, full of energy, came out.
And for y'all, you say LeBron had Kobe killed. Then the night Kobe got killed, he broke a record or something like that. Then LeBron break one of his records that night when Kobe got killed.
Hit it out the park, man. All Eyez on Me is a great body of work, and it should be honored. Hit it out the park, man. All Eyez on Me is a great body of work, and it should be honored. I recently heard someone call it hip hop's Thriller. I forgot who said that, but they called it hip hop's Thriller, and that's
hip hop Thriller. Yeah.
Another one.
Give me a hell yeah.
I heard him and Michael Jackson got to fighting though. I don't know how true that is. Then y'all think Michael Jackson got them hands? They said Tupac got to fight with Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, I got to fall off because you slid with Biggie. You picked your side to him. You gonna stay over though. You know what I'm saying? I love you. I love your song, Billie Jean. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want to do a song with my boy Tupac. I feel some type of way about that. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson and Tupac on a song. Ooh, Lord. I'm about to go to AI. I'm about to see they got it. They got an AI song, Tupac and Michael Jackson. I love to hear that shit. I wish they, cause Michael Jackson made a song with Biggie. He loved Biggie. I said, damn.
That's pretty impressive, man. And All Eyez on Me will be honored along with other great albums from people like Janet Jackson and her Rhythm Nation album.
I don't like Janet Jackson. They said Janet. I don't like Janet Jackson.
And the
they
list.
said Janet Jackson was fake. Tupac said Janet Jackson train her number and shit like that. That came out Tupac, man.
Goes on and on, man. So round of applause for that. All Eyez on Me.
I want to know that. Do y'all think Michael Jackson had them hands? He gonna moonwalk on Tupac head, but he ain't gonna know what to do.
Another one for the big homie. Moving right along, it is the 30-year anniversary for All Eyez on Me.
We doing something special for it.
The estate just released a special edition 30-year anniversary product album. And
yeah, this AI right
some
there.
of you guys are not happy about that. And
that's AI right there. I can tell you that. That's AI, bro. That's not no real one. Look how the mouth is, bro. That's fucking AI right now.
The reason most Tupac fans are not happy about it is because it's no new music. Where's the new music?
Yeah, we need an album.
That is probably the number one question I get.
Yeah.
Where's the new music? And it's ironic because they're
Shit,
talking
add 3 more
about
songs to the original,
music
original
that's
shit. I
30
buy
years
that
old,
motherfucker.
and quote unquote calling it new music. And most of the music you guys have already heard. As we know, Tupac's music was severely bootlegged after his untimely passing.
Hell yeah.
And so most of the songs,
my mistake,
give or take a few, you guys have already heard. And I know this to be a fact because I know what's left. And there's not much left that you haven't already heard. But still, the people want what they want.
Yeah.
Got to give the people,
got mad because
give the people what they want. Classic record by the OJs. Go look that up. And it's true.
Yeah, facts.
You do have to give the people what they
Facts.
want. And everything in its time. I've stated before, there's a lot that goes in
I forgot why
to
though.
releasing
I think an
Tupac's
incident
music
happened.
specifically. There's a lot of business that goes into play. And sometimes, unfortunately, the business can get in way of the art. The business of music can get in the way of the art of music. And it sucks. I'll break it down like this, as simple as I can. In the beginning, you would release music and people that were a part of that music was excited to just say they were a part of something that was related to Tupac. 30 years go by, the legend, the myth, his presence, his stature in the game has grown to.
I know one thing we say Tupac is up there with Michael Jackson now. We ain't gonna say it, you know what I'm saying? He nationwide now, just like Michael Jackson now. The motherfuckers in Brazil. I don't have motherfuckers in Brazil in the stream. Somebody they love Tupac. I was like, damn, all in Brazil, UK, Germany. Shout out to my Germany people.
Seismic proportions even bigger than when he was alive. Certain individuals, without naming names, who are a part of that music, now look at it like, now's my time to cash in on anything that I was involved in regarding Tupac and his music. And so what was once easily to be able to do, get contracts signed, get deals done, becomes more difficult because people start seeing this as an opportunity to get to the bag. And honestly, I can't be mad at that. Shit, I want to be paid for my services just like everybody else. But I'm also realistic.
I think you talking about Gene Deal.
One
I
thing
think you talking about Gene Deal, because Gene Deal got them. He got the interview every goddamn day. I was like, damn, bro, you done did about 20 of them, bro. He'll talk about the same thing about 20 times.
I never ever try to do is overplay my position in it all. I was a small part of a big movement, and I'm forever grateful for that. And I never take that for granted.
My bad, I keep stopping. We need another Tupac movie in his early days, like him when he first with the Dear Mama thing, when he was in New York, him going from New York to Oakland with Digital Underground. You know what I'm saying? The early stages of before he even got with Death Row, the early stage. We need that. Like, I would love to see a movie like that.
And I never ever try again to overstate my position.
Matter of fact, the movie he started off with his mom Dukes, Mama Pop, shout out to Mama Pop, make she rest. You need to go ahead and start the movie off with his Mama Pop, the Black Panther movie. Go ahead and start off with that. Then boom, they moved. Then we got them go to New York. How you grew up in New York, how you end up in Oakland, things of that nature. See, that's why I need to be in the movie. We made goddamn millions out that motherfucker. You hear me? And this show don't show all the gangster shit like Tupac. This show like the real side of Tupac. They nobody don't want to discuss. You know what I'm saying? Him giving back to the kids and Cali and things of that nature, man. Yeah, I love to see a Tupac movie like that.
I was a hungry young MC looking for an opportunity to express myself and exploit my talents, and a very, very, very generous human being by the name of Tupac Shakur allowed me to eat at his table, and he didn't have to. And so for that, I'm forever grateful. And I expect other people that had the opportunity to be grateful as well, and I would implore them to be grateful. Yes, get your money, take care of business, do what you gotta do, but we shouldn't let that get in the way of giving you guys, the fans, the people that make Tupac #1
I would love to see some shit like
year
that,
after
bro.
year, them an opportunity to hear the music that they want to hear from their favorite. So it is what it is. We'll see. Stay tuned. We all know that there's music left, and one day, I assure you, we will see the light of day. When, I cannot say.
What you mean by that?
What is out? Yes, indeed. 30-year anniversary.
I'm about to buy it for the hell. I don't even drink.
The wine.
Why you got Snoop Dogg on? Oh, never mind. I don't want it. Oh, hell no.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on.
See, y'all weak as shit. Why y'all put Snoop Dogg on there? They ain't got his signature on there. I don't even want shit no more. I was gonna buy that motherfucker too. I bet that shit high as hell. But I was gonna buy this. I was gonna buy this shit.
Two of America's most
I might
wanted.
just buy it for the hell of it. Where you get it from?
Snatch you up a bottle.
Where is it?
Yes, indeed. Anywhere you can find wine. If they don't have it.
I'll go find it, bitch. Where we finding that? I ain't know they had a wine bottle. Hey, look at his fake ass. He just try to make money off Tupac, bitch. I don't even want the shit on him. Yeah, that just pissed me off. That just pissed me off. Look at this shit. Boy, that motherfucker know he green for that shit, boy. Somebody need to cuss his ass up. I think somebody, damn, they blurred out. I think somebody, oh, it's $15? Shit, I might go get one. Shit, $15. Okay, price change, okay. I'm just gonna have that in my room, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna drink that shit. I don't even drink wine and nothing like that. I might take sip of it on live with y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna buy it before they sell out. I need to go see. I need to go see if they got them now though. I might go see tomorrow if they got them. They got them. I'm gonna go buy it. He says nasty. You already had some? Damn, y'all fast with it. They got two of them. So you can't be $15 though. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, you know how shit is high as hell these days. You know what I'm saying? This green motherfucker, boy. I'm gonna buy it because I'm a Tupac fan, and I'm gonna take a sip for y'all on live on when I stream. Like, I'm gonna take the 8th out. Was May the 8th? I'm gonna take that day off. I'm gonna make sure we stream that when Tupac All Eyez on me get nominated. Not nominated, but inducted in the Grammys. Why they didn't make it Hennessy though? They should have did Hennessy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Tupac loves some Hennessy. They should have did Hennessy. But everybody black would have bought that motherfucker. It was some Hennessy. Shit, he crazy head. See, they be mid. They want some damn wine. Oh, you say he nasty for this one? Yeah, he nasty. That's fucked up, bro. Then you know Tupac didn't fuck with you before he died. Like, yeah. I'm telling you though, everybody, this is the main topic on YouTube, bro, is Tupac, bro. That every day it's like, it's a new story or something about Tupac on there, bro. It's a tribute to two of the America's most wanted. No, it's only one, motherfucker. Your ass was not no America's most wanted. Your ass was the most sellout. You was the most sellout. You lucky you got Tupac on there. That's the only reason I'm buying that motherfucker. If it didn't have Tupac on there, I wouldn't have bought that motherfucker. But I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm gonna buy that because, like I said, by the time May hit, I'm gonna have all my my Tupac albums and stuff hung up in my room. I'm gonna have all this shit hung up. All Me Against the World, Machiavelli, All Eyez on Me. And I have to get that other one. Get the CD and stuff hang up on my wall. So when y'all can see my background, my screen, it's gonna be nothing but Tupac and all my other artists I like.
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type niggas a thug life, nigga?
See, everybody say they got more Tupac never before heard songs. Ooh, let's hear this one.
All right, you back with another.
So Idi Amin breaks down the recording of Tupac Outlaw song.
Edition of Idi Amin's Talking My Truth, man, and this is part 2 of the Me Against the World 31 year anniversary. Either way it goes, like I've been telling y'all, it's my favorite Tupac album, an album that I'm very proud to be a part of. One of the only features on this album is from us, man. Dramacidal, the Outlaws. Well, we weren't the Outlaws yet, and actually, I want to get into that because I'm going to break down the making of the song Outlaw, which eventually gave birth to the Outlaws.
OFL. I'm yelling no.
Hold on, you don't know your shit copyrighted, bitch.
Ask the experts out there, man, all the Tupac experts.
Yeah, I'm here.
To hit up the comments of this particular video and let me know what song we did first. Did we do Me Against the World first, or did we do Outlaw? It's 30 years, man. It's over 30 years, man. I don't be remembering every.
I'm trying to see what they say in the comment. Which one? Say every true pop fan has Idi Amin verse on that. Okay. Outlaw was one of the hardest songs Pac ever made. Oh, it's 31.
What type niggas a thug life, nigga?
Everybody say Outlaw. Outlaw is one of their most favorite songs off the All Eyez on Me. What y'all think? You said my boy was a puppet? Hey, I don't even care if he was a puppet, to be honest.
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type niggas a thug life, nigga?
Said Me Against the World. What's y'all favorite song off the album, though? Oh, let's go to the track list real quick. Look online, man. I gotta get my Twitch popping so we can listen to these songs. So I want to see what's y'all favorite songs, and when we listen to it live on and jam out together. You know what I mean? What's y'all favorite song on here? I want to know. We got Ambitious Rider, All About Me, All About You, Scandalous. Number 4, Got My Mind Made Up. Number 5, How Do You Want It? I love that KC and JoJo song. I ain't gonna lie. 6, 2 America's Most Wanted. 7, No More Pain. But this year I got to listen to No More Pain, but that's my shit too. I still got to listen to Trading War Stories, California Love, Only God Can Judge My Shit, Life Goes On, I Ain't Mad At You, You Can't See Me, that's my shit too. You say hit hard. So do y'all think that, like, cause my last couple stream, everybody was talking about Machiavelli is better. The Machiavelli album is better than All Eyez on Me. Wonder why they call you B, that my shit too. Then the actual song, All Eyez on Me. Picture Me Rolling too. I ain't heard Check Out. I got to hear Check Out Time. And Run the Streets. I'm excited now. I'm excited. I'm ready to see this shit at the Grammy. I hope they don't mess it up, bro. I hope the Grammys, they always messing some shit up. I hope they don't mess that shit up, bro. I don't want to hear no auto-tune, nothing on it perform. They probably gonna have two. I already know what they gonna do. They gonna have Snoop Dogg perform and do American Most Wanted again. Nobody want to see that. They gonna get. I think they gonna get. I think they gonna mess it up, bro. To be honest. I know this shit, right?
Thing, y'all, I can't even lie, man. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I remember dates and times. It was all a blur, man. We was in the moment. We was moving. We was doing music, and we actually wrote this song before we got to the studio. One of the few times we wrote a song before we got to the studio. So let me paint the scenario for you. We're in New York City. Tupac is recording this album, Me Against the World. At the time, he was dating a young lady that lived in Harlem. This young lady would eventually become his wife. Her name was Keisha Morris. And
we know about her.
Sometimes we'd be running around, we'd be running New York, ripping and running, doing what we do. And, you know, Pac would go stay uptown in Harlem with his lady. And we'd stay at the hotel. This particular time, for some reason, we didn't have hotels. We didn't have a hotel room. And we ended up sleeping on Keisha's floor a lot in Harlem during this time. We would go to the studio, we come back uptown, stay at her place, right in Harlem, 126th Street, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the exact location, but I know we was uptown in Harlem, catching taxis, going back and forth to the studio. And Pac had this beat that he was playing, produced by Mosey. Now, Mosey ended up producing some of my favorite cuts on Me Against the World. Songs like Young Niggas, which he co-produced with another producer. Don't hate me for this, brother, but I can't remember his name right now. But Mosey had a whole team. He had another producer that he worked with. He had his sister who ended up singing on Young Niggas. But back to Outlaw. He had this beat that Mosey gave him. Mosey actually came to New York to be at the session when we recorded Outlaw. And so we're at the house and we writing to it. Mo Preem was actually there as well. There's a picture going around right now, and I believe this picture is us in Keisha's apartment in Harlem.
Yeah, I see Outlaw.
And this could be the day we wrote Outlaw. Could have been one of those days where we were staying there during the recording process. Anyway, Pac likes the beat. Pac like, yo, I'm gonna put y'all on it. All of us. Me, Cash, Gaddafi, Mo Preem.
Recipe Gaddafi.
And we all start writing to it. But Pac wants us to do our verse a little different this time. And I think I broke this down on another song that we kind of did this style on, a song called Teardrops and Closed Caskets, which came out on the Still I Rise album. Pac wanted us to be more like a group instead of these separate entities put into a group. And so he would like us to do our verses, and we would call it the Run DMC style, where I say a line, Castro say a line,
in the chat earlier.
I say a line, Gaddafi say a line, I say a line, Napoleon say a line. Going back and forth like Run DMC used to do and made famous. And so he wants us to write our verse like that. I was never particularly a fan of writing like that because I like to get my bars out and just get them out. I kind of thought more like a solo artist when it came to writing my bars, even though I was okay with being in the group. I loved being in the group. So we start writing. We start writing our verses. Now we got to kick our verse for Pac. Everybody kicks their verse for Pac. And Pac is loving our shit. He loving our shit. Like, yo, y'all good. Like I said, Mo Preem was supposed to be on this song. When it came time for Mo Preem to get on the song and eventually be on the song, Pac was like, nah, I just want the little homies on this right here. And so that's why you don't hear Mo Preem's verse. Mo Preem does start Me Against the World off with a coward dies 1,000 deaths, a soldier dies but once. That's Mo Preem's voice doing that. And so, you know, because Mo Preem didn't end up making the Outlaw album and he was disappointed, the Outlaw song, and make Me Against the World the album, obviously he was disappointed. Pop was like, well, yo, I'm gonna let you set the album off. I need you to say this. And that's why you hear Mo start Me Against the World off with that famous quote, a coward dies 1,000 deaths, a soldier dies but once. So,
damn, that's
we
crazy.
get to the studio, but hold on, I'm going too fast. Before we get to the studio, I think this particular day, Pac had a limo come pick us up from his lady's house. And anytime we would go to the studio, there would be this one kid on the block, and this kid was named Ra-Ra. And so you hear Ra-Ra's voice at the beginning of Outlaw. Pac like, yo, what the fuck you want to be when you grow up? Like, I want to be a motherfucking outlaw.
Nigga, if you stupid, I want to be a motherfucking outlaw.
That's right, nigga.
Crazy, right? I think Ra-Ra was only like 8, 9 years old, if I'm not mistaken, when he said that. But he was just a kid with a lot of personality. Pac would see him, give him a few dollars, always check on him, make sure he was doing the right thing, staying out the way. But he was in them streets, you know what I'm saying, in Harlem. You know what I mean? You would see Ra-Ra everywhere. And every time he'd see Pac, he'd be like, yo, Pac, when you gonna take me to the studio? On this particular day, Pac was like, come on. Hop in, going to the studio with us. Tell your peoples you're going to the studio with Tupac. And Pac kept his word. This is what kind of individual Tupac Shakur was, even at very young age. Loved the young dudes, loved the young cats, the young ones. And so we get to the studio, and you know, Mo Z is in the studio, and he's playing the track and he's adding different elements to it. Hold on, I'm going too fast though. Because there's another voice that you hear on the hook to Outlaw. The game ain't the same. I bet y'all want to know who that is. Shh. I'm going to tell y'all a secret. That was the Weed Man. Yeah, that was the homeboy Jamaican Russ, man. Jamaican Russ worked at a gate. Now, a gate is another word for what we know now as a dispensary. But in New York, you had these gates throughout the city where you can go in and you could purchase marijuana. Of course, it was illegal, so if you knew, you knew. It wasn't advertised. They didn't put no signs out in front of this shit like, come here, buy weed. It was one of those things where if you knew, you knew. There was a gate right around the corner from where we were staying at. That's where we used to go get the beef and the broccoli. The beef and the broccoli is like chocolate Thai weed with green Cali weed. We would mix it together. Boy, let me tell you right now, you're going to write some shit. You smoke that. You're going to write some incredible shit. A lot of Me Against the World was recorded off the beef and the broccoli. At least the tracks that were recorded in New York, man. So we get to the studio. I forget the name of the studio. Like I said, this was 30 years ago. I believe it's the same studio where the situation happened where Tupac was shot and almost killed and robbed and, you know, famously threw up the middle finger. This is the same studio. Pac was working there a lot and recorded a lot of music there when he was on the East Coast. So like I said, we get to the studio. Mosey is there. The track is playing. The track is stumping. This is incredible. And, you know, we go in there and knock it out, man. Ra-Ra does his part. Pac does his part. Jamaican Russ is on the hook. saying the game ain't the same. Outlaw, outlaw, outlaw. But even when we recorded this song, little did we know that eventually we would become outlaws. That song was...
I don't think, what it's called? Well, my cousin brought me some, what it called, the Chronic. Man, shit, I almost damn died, shit. I almost goddamn died. I'll pay the fuck out, nigga. He said he did the Chronic from Cali. That made me stop smoking, I ain't gonna lie. That shit took me the fuck out. Oh, but I would never. Yeah, no, that shit was too strong for me, man. Give me a little mid. I need a little mid. You know what I'm saying? Back them kids, you smoke me. Yeah, nah.
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type niggas a thug life, nigga?
6'4", MPV. Oh, mercy.
The last song on Me Against the World, but it was a lot of people's favorites. So it was in a lot of people's top 5 favorite songs. And so eventually, like I said, that led to us becoming the Outlaws. That was essentially the birth.
Hey, almost got them died, boy. That shit
was on that song Outlaw.
That shit got me sweating thinking about that shit, boy. I was in that motherfucker tripping, twin. I thought I was seeing shit. You know what I'm saying? Paranoid in the motherfucker, boy. I was like, boy, I thought paranoid activity for a minute, bro. I said, hell nah, bro. I heard y'all went to sleep that night, bro. I was like, fuck this shit, bro. I gotta goddamn, but
at the end of Me Against the World. Man, any names I forgot, please. Don't blame my heart, blame my head.
Shout out to Outlaw. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to, TV. We gonna do more on his channel. Let me go to another Outlaw, though. We got one for Richie Rich.
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type niggas a thug life, nigga?
Said why let the manager new house too soon?
I see. But I gotta ask you about this. Before the interview, you was telling me about this. Captain Shaheed Muhammad from the Nation of Islam.
I know who killed Biggie and Tupac. Gene did finally tell the truth to the world. This year he tell the truth.
You was telling me that a platform is trying to blame him for the murder of Biggie. Like, what's the deal with that?
Because Brother Shaheed is dead. That's why they're trying to push the narrative now. When Brother Shaheed was alive, they wouldn't dare to say anything to that nature. I met Brother Shaheed at the Million Man March in 19...
I'm gonna let it play, y'all. Who is Haima? What the fuck you talking about? I'm stopping playing. I'm gonna get some water.
I see. But I gotta ask you about this. Before the interview, you was telling me about this. Captain Shaheed Muhammad from the Nation of Islam. You was telling me that a platform is trying to blame him for the murder of Biggie. Like, what's the deal with that?
Because Brother Shaheed is dead. That's why they're trying to push the narrative now. When Brother Shaheed was alive, they wouldn't dare to say anything to that nature. I met Brother Shaheed at the Million Man March in 1990, was it 1995 or 90? That was 95, right? 1995.
Hold on, I gotta go back.
I met Brother Shaheed.
I missed out. Who his name is Shaheem? Shaheema?
I see. But I gotta ask you about this. Before the interview, you was telling me about this. Captain Shaheed Muhammad from the Nation of Islam. You was telling me that a platform is trying to blame him for the murder of Biggie. Like, what's the deal with that?
Because Brother Shaheed is dead. That's why they're trying to push the narrative now. When Brother Shaheed was alive, they wouldn't dare to say anything to that nature. I met Brother Shaheed at the Million Man March in 1990, was it 1995 or 90? That was 95, right? 1995, I met Brother Shaheed at the Million Man March.
October the 16th. My birthday. Right. I seen him at Farrakhan. We was at Farrakhan's, the house they had for Farrakhan. We all got our badges because we all walked backstage together. Not backstage, but back at the Capitol where the minister spoke to the massive. I met Brother Shaheed then, seen him a couple of times before. You understand? I know Brother Shaheed when I seen him. Brother Shaheed was not the Muslim who walked up to me. All of a sudden, not everybody trying to put the pictures together and say all this old dumb shit. It didn't happen like that. Was not Brother Shaheed who came up to me. I wouldn't have showed Brother Shaheed my because I knew I would have been safe around him. I've been around him with Brother Mustafa, Farrakhan's son. So now that he's dead, everybody trying to post the pictures side by side to the guy that we identified and everything like that.
So you try to say that's
and try to make people think that. Get out of here, man. Brother Shaheed was every bit about 6'4.5", 6'5". I would have known who he was when he walked down the street and walked away. Get out of here, man. That's just these content creators, people trying to make up and people trying to spill the narrative from them crooked cops not doing the right thing to Big and on Big's case.
So who's the ones pushing that narrative?
I don't even want to get them to spin on your show, bro. You understand? I don't want to get them to spin on your show, but the people out there know that they some felonious content creators that's trying to put Gene Deal name in everything because you make this shit hotter than fish grease.
So you don't think it was him? You think it was Amir Muhammad?
I know it wasn't him. Ain't no think. I know it wasn't him. He wasn't the one with the blue suit, white shirt, and blue bow tie with the peanut head. It wasn't him.
Do you think it will ever come out that Amir Muhammad did it? Because, I mean, you've been saying that for a while. And the dude out here living his life, he do real estate now. And, I mean, that's crazy if he killed Biggie and he out here, doing real estate.
My man, it's some people that's working on Big's case. It's some people that are trying to come up with enough evidence to get those files reopened, get those cases that were sealed, unsealed.
So you all know what they am.
And when that happens, we're going to be quite all right, brother. Trust and believe.
Hold on, they trying to dig Biggie files back up? Hold on, let me see what this interview was. Oh, this was 1 day ago. Oh, yeah. If we can't get him with Tupac, we need to get him for Biggie. You know what I'm saying? We need to get Diddy. Period. Fast.
Hold up, y'all. No, Gene Deal makes it clear that the whole rumor that Saheed Mohammed...
Oh, yeah, no, he got music in the background. Yeah, no, I ain't want to hear that shit. I might wait go to the original page. Trick that, I don't want to hear nothing you say, Trick that. I ain't gonna lie.
Thug life, y'all don't forget that shit. What type nigga is a thug life nigga?
That nigga said Janet Jackson. Oh, Janet Jackson free like that? wasn't him.
Makes sense. You met Maya Angelou?
You know, I didn't know Maya Angelou. I knew who she was, but you know, Janet asked me, "Hey, I'm going to Maya Angelou's trailer. You want to come with me?" And I was like, "Oh, you know, man, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause you don't go to nobody's trailer unless they invite you. And I'm a low man on the totem pole, and Janet was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come. Let's go Maya Angelou. You want to come up in there?" I was like, "Yeah, let's go." You know what I'm saying? So I went in.
Yeah, I see my boy. I've been seeing this nigga all my damn life, boy. See him get old.
Press her. I got in there and I want to, you know, hey, she's high, you know, and we're in her trailer and she's talking and I just wanted to let her know, yeah, I know some poetry too. So I was, you know, letting her, you know, have her moment. And I was like, yeah, have you ever heard this? You know, and Victor's always tried to say a poem. She said, young man, when you're in your abode, you talk and you perform as asked, but you're in my abode. So we quiet and listened. And she basically was telling me, shut the fuck up. You don't come here with your... I was trying to impress Janet like I do poetry. And she was like, I am the poet. Shut your ass up. So now, in my jokes, I tell it differently, but yeah, she politely cussed me out and told me, shut up. And Janet laughed at me to this day. She was like, remember that time Maya Angelou told you, shut up. You trying to tell poetry. It's like me trying to out-sing Aretha Franklin. It's like, what are you doing, dude? You know what I'm saying? Luther Vandross is humming right now. You up here, you know, trying to get your word in. Shut up. So, yeah, that's not a good moment in my life.
Yeah, she told a story about how Pac, he almost got in a fight with an extra on set. Was you there?
No, but Maya Angelou didn't tell that story, and I told the story. Yeah. Yeah. No, this was on the set because, you know, there's certain scenes and we were in a park, we were in Griffith Park, and this is, you need a lot of extras. So the scene that I had, I don't know if we were shooting that park for like a week or two, but on the day that Maya Angelou was there, because we had been there for a couple of days, and I think with the extras, one of them was like a Crip or a Blood or whatever he was, but he was messing with Tupac the day before, saying little stuff, and Pac was like, yo, anyone trying to hear it. So the next day, when Maya Angelou seen, he was like, yo, you know, it was about to go down. Pac was about to get witty. You know, and I was like, yo, this is Maya Angelou over there. You know what I'm doing? And that's, I just met her, but that's, you know, that's auntie. You know what I'm saying? That's Maya Angelou. You can't, you know, you and this dude and all that. And, you know, people didn't know what to do as far as, how do you talk to the talent, extras, or the people? They didn't know John, because John wasn't around. I don't know where John was. But it was to the point where I think John was in the trailer. Yeah, he was watching it from the truck or something like that. But it was about to go down. He's about to fight this gangbanger and cussing and doing all this stuff. And my thing was like, yo, that's whatever the gangbanger, you got enough power to get him off the set. You know, you can tell when he's an extra. You know what I'm saying? He's bothering you. You got enough power to say, you know, get him off. He bothered me because he was calling him 4-pack and 5-pack instead of Tupac. He was into him, and Pac was about to get mad. So he's about, and I say, yo, and then and just when he was going, I just picked him up because that was pretty huge. I just picked him up and carried him away from the situation because it was we would have to shut down the set that day. Because he's ready to crack him in the head with a bottle. It was about to be on. And whatever gang he would have been, if he'd have done that, you know what I mean? He wasn't going to eat. He was coming back with some folks. So I just calmed him down. They got old boy off the set, and it was peacefully done. But yeah, it was. But Pac was about it all the time. Tupac was, he about that. Even if he wasn't involved in stuff, and it was you. If you fighting, he fighting. You know what I'm saying? He was down with it. He was riding with you for sure. Another one.
Give me a hell yeah.
Thanks, somebody telling the truth. Thank you. I knew I'd always like him since I was a kid. Chad, we gonna end right here. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream.
Another one.
I appreciate everybody coming through, man. I hope I see y'all next stream. Next stream, I am gonna do a 30-day pitch. Y'all gonna have to see me doing the West Side like this with a Tupac background or the All Eyez. I'm gonna do that. I might make myself bald head. I don't know. I might make myself bald. I might have me and Tupac side by side. You know what I'm saying? Doing it for the 38th anniversary. I hope y'all come to the next stream. I think we're gonna do